This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Jedi. Not by a long shot. But I've been a part of that journey. A journey built on teamwork, on determination, on hope. In a land of giants, hope ignites in blue. With a legend from the past, who could spark a new generation. Green brings a wisdom, vital in the trenches of battle, against all odds. They must give everything they've got.
Jets, Jets, Jets.
J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets.
J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets.
Force will be with you, always.
Good Sunday morning, everyone. Welcome here to the Sports Jedi Network, the JETS-ALORIAN podcast. We are in the London game. The New York Jets trying to salvage their season or put it back on the right course, navigate the ship in London against the undefeated Sam Darnold leading MVP so far the first quarter of the season, Minnesota Vikings. What's up, everyone? Happy Sunday morning. And, of course, after the Jets come off that disappointing loss against the Denver Broncos, they go across the pond. Hopefully this is a bonding experience for the team, for Coach Saleh, Aaron Rodgers, Nathaniel Hackett, and the offense. The offensive line with the cadence, non-cadence, wasn't made a big deal, not a big deal. One thing is for sure, they got to get their offense and their act together, because you're staring at a 1-4 season starting the first 5 with the Buffalo Bills returning home. But you can't worry about the Buffalo Bills or any other team. Right now, you have the undefeated Sam Darnold-led Minnesota Vikings, and you have to take care of business at London on the road here in an international game. All right, we got the betting line here, the Jets London game with the Vikings. Vikings are favorite at a -2.5 points on the money line. And, of course, the over and under 40.5 points. I always tell everybody, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck. If you're putting in a wager, starting your parlay a little early here at 9 a.m. And, of course, those that are good luck on those in the fantasy football, adjusting your fantasy football lineups. Good luck on all those knockout pools, survivor pool that you're playing in your inner offices. So, good luck. Make some money here on a Sunday morning, on a beautiful Sunday morning here, the first Sunday of October. So, let's go. They're going to do the national anthem right now. They're about to kick off here. For those that are watching us for the very first time in the watch along, let's give you a quick salute and hello to everyone from the Rumble app. Salute everyone, Rumble, Truvo, Kick, Instagram Live. Salute everyone on the Instagram Live that's watching us on, of course, the Twitter X machine, Twitch, YouTube, and our Facebook page. What's going on, everyone? Salute, buenos dias, good morning. Let's go. If you're watching from across the pond, good afternoon. But here we go. We got a football matchup here, a American football matchup here between the Vikings and the Jets. We don't show footage. We're not allowed. NFL rules or any of the major sporting events do not allow, especially on the YouTube platform. We do the play-by-play. This is from a fan of the team. We ask you to participate in the chat and talk about what you see on the game. If you had the headset, if you're the play caller, what calls would you play on 3rd and 10? Would you run? Would you pass? Those are the type of things, the interaction that we want to see on our watch along. We want to hear from you, the people, you of course, that are watching along at home. Listen, I do the watch alongs because that's what I want. Interaction, to talk with other Jet fans or any football fans or any sporting fans. Because if I'm here watching it on the couch, I look at my cat or I look at my dog. I talk to my dog Bruce. I tell him what the play is. He'll look at me and he'll turn around and lick his butt and then walk away. Well, at least here, if I chit chat, I can have the interaction with a fan, and of course from the fan of the team or opposing team, or even So that's why we do the watch along, so we could conversate. If you're at home and let's say your spouse or your children don't watch or not into the game, or you're just right now home alone on a Sunday, they're probably you skip church and they're in church and you're watching this game at 9 a.m. Well, you have to come on in and let's talk about it. Let's see what you see out there. All right, we still have the national anthem being sang here. Now, a lot of people are lukewarm about the games across the pond in London. This is going to stay. This is something they'll stay. We'll see they're going to probably be in Germany. Roger Goodell wants to continue to expand the international game. I don't know if football, at least American football, I don't know if it's going to hit internationally. They tried it in Brazil. What we got out of Brazil game, not just I don't think we got any people saying we need this game, we need to grow this game, we crave and desire football, American football. What we got out of it was our players going to be safe from any kidnappings or crime in that country? And that was the sad part. Instead of focusing on a positive of growing and the young youth, the young children that will possibly would like to play and tap into the next generation, upcoming generation, we were talking about the protection of our players. That was an issue. That's not what you want if you're the NFL. I think a lot was spoken about that, and at least in the UK, you don't have that worrisome of their safety. It's just the interest. But I tell you one thing, London has been coming out. You see the different jerseys for different teams. Then there's some folks in London or in UK that are following, they're a fan base of certain teams, of course, which is a good thing. We see it with the basketball team. We see a lot of Knicks followers, like Dork Knight in UK and a big following there. Germany has a big Patriots following. So maybe in Europe it's resonating, but I don't know. I still think it's not a major sport. I think what we're going to see, if you're a fan of football, American football in that continent, it's going to be like the hockey fan. Hockey fans are very passionate, loyal, but it doesn't seem to resonate or grow until the postseason, or in this case, until the game is there live. I don't think once the London games are over, I don't know if they're going to continue watching. They're going to blow the horn here, the Viking horn. So this is going to be, Vikings are the home team in this. Vikings won the toss, so it looks like the Jets will go on offense first. Here we go. All right, I'm ready. You guys are ready. Let's go. Good luck to the teams. Let's go Jets all day, every day. And we're about to get the kickoff here. All right. Jets trying to go over 500. They're 2-2 right now. Here's the kick. And here we go. Here on the 25-yard line, Davis Metz, and he will go down. The Jets will start on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. I'll get you the scoreboard. I'll get you the scoreboard in a second, guys. Definitely. Here we go. Here we go. Under center. Rogers now. Long running back in the backfield is Hall. He hands it up the hall up the middle of the A gap, and he picks up 1 yard. All right, second down. 2nd and 9. Here you go, guys. I'll try to get your scoreboard you can see there, and I'll fix that in a second. All right, Rogers now. Play action pass. Steps up. Lets it rip. Fires it incomplete. Intended for Garrett Wilson. We'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 in their opening series. What's going on, everyone? Let's say what's going on. We got a Vikings fan. All right. All right. You got to calm down with the SKOL. You got 2 or 3 times is good enough. But what's up? Good luck. Good luck. I like to see the Minnesota fans in the building. I like that. We'll acknowledge it, Turner. Waylon, we'll acknowledge it. But you don't need to go over. You don't have to be so over enthusiastic. 2 or 3 is fine. You don't have to go too crazy. Here we go. Shotgun formation now. Thank you, Steven. Quick throw. Slant. And there he is. Going to be 1 yard short of a 1st down. So the Jets will punt. Garrett Wilson in the slot. Caught. Dove, but did not make it. He fell 1 yard short. All right, Jets go 3 and out. Let me see if I fix this here for a moment. Here's a punt. Let's see if this is better, guys. If you could, let me get that there. Let me know if that helps out for viewing purposes here for you guys. All right, the Minnesota Vikings will go on offense now. Ball on the 12-yard line. Sam Darnold on the center now. Now, quick pass to Jefferson, who fumbles the football, but it goes out of bounds. It would be interesting if the Jets would have recovered. If there would have been a completed pass. It looks like it might be. Let's see. He got the ball. 1, 2. That looks like a completed pass there, but it went out of bounds, benefiting the Minnesota Vikings. But they're calling it incomplete, I believe. 2nd and 11. So no, they say that was a drop, incomplete pass. 2nd and 11 there. Now, we're going to run it up the gap. Good spin off a tackle. And nice run there for a pickup of 8. So it'll be 3rd and short now for Minnesota. One thing the Jets, we saw against the Broncos, allowing a lot of running. The running backs were getting up and getting a lot of yards. The Jet defense on running, their running defense hasn't been up to par here. Of course, no C.J. Mosley. He is out. He's inactive. Here is a 3rd and 2. Donald, empty backfield. Sam looking to throw. I need a Gardner interception or read. Here we go. Sam looks, surveils, pressure underneath, and hits his tight end. And that's a 1st down right to the 31-yard line. They moved the chains. So Minnesota immediately gets a 1st down. They moved the chains here. And Darnold had pressure there, and of course, That up the, no penetration whatsoever up the middle here. We need a Quentin Williams game here. A big Quentin Williams game. 1st and 10 now. Under center is Sam Darnold again. Darnold, play action, looks, pressure, steps up, throws down the middle, caught by Jefferson, and they're in Jets territory. That just was a well-oiled machine. Justin Jefferson just went up and got that football. And Sam Darnold, there was nothing wrong with that rifle of an arm that he has. And he just put it up the middle right there. He got a great target. Put that right on the money. Yeah, I need someone in the front line there to put their hands up. Yes, indeed. There you go, Steven. Here is Darnold now. Under center now. Now he's going to run. Up the A-gap, and it goes, and there is a pickup of 4 yards there. So you're mixing the run and the passing game here. And if they're getting more than 2 yards per carry, that's going to put the Jets defense on their toes here. We need the Jets front four to start putting some pressure and cover the gaps here. The middle of the line of the Minnesota Vikings are opposing their will, either running or passing. Just a clear view. It looks like a parting of the seas here. Here is Darnold. Darnold looks quick pass, and that's off the fingertips, incomplete. We'll set up a 3rd and 6. 3rd down. There you go. Good coverage by DJ Reed there, forcing that incomplete pass there. Here's a 3rd and 6. Boy, a sack will be right now with the doctor order. A sack right now. Can the Jets front defensive line, front four, get to Sam Darnold? Ball on the 40-yard line. So you're looking at a long, super long field goal. But these days with these kickers, they can hit. Shotgun formation now. Darnold, high snap, looks, steps up, throws, right to the 1st down. It's going to be close. And let's see where they'll spot it. And the referee gave him a 1st down. Ooh, I think this is going to be a challenge here. It looks like he was short, but the referee gave him an extra yard. And they're going to move the chains. Okay, so it's a 1st down. I'm looking at this if I'm Salah and company. No, they quickly snapped it, and they ran it, and they get almost a 1st down, 9. Jefferson did not get to that 1st down marker. The coaching staff fell asleep again. Right now, we're being outcoached. We're being outplayed. This is unfathomable with Rob Saleh and his coaching staff. That was not a 1st down, guys. He was short by a yard. The referee, yeah, I understand, a little emotional, human error. For him not to throw the challenge flag there was totally inaccurate. Where's he doing? Is he thinking about the steps? Looking at the stairs that he wants to run up and down before the game? Now they're going to run. The Jets, now good stop, but good running, and got positive yard there. So he's 1 yard shy, 3rd and 1. Opening drive for Minnesota. They're moving the football. They're sprinkling everything. A nice heavy run up the middle here, and good passing attack, balance. You know what? I'm with you on that. I'm with you with Sam Darnold. He wasn't a bad kid. He was just, he seemed a little too naive when he was a Jet, but he was also a young kid when he was here. He was extremely uber young. 3rd and 1 now. Darnold on the center. Now Darnold looking to throw. Roll out. They're rolling him out. Pressure. And it's a sack by Will McDonald. He's having it his way. And he gets a sack on 3rd down. Huge sack by Will McDonald. Lost a 12 on that play, and it makes the field goal back now. Good job there. Someone showed up here in London. Man. What happened? All right, here's a 54-yard field goal. And it is good. That was an important kick there. especially if, if the Vikings would have missed that field goal after that sack, that would have been a big blow and it would have been a big motivation for the Jets. The fact that they gave up 3, you still, if you're the Jets, like, man, they still ended up scoring on us. Let me correct this here for a minute. Was poor coaching by the phony quarterback whisper case. All right, let's go with that there. Well, we'll wait for the kickoff. So the Vikings took the opening drive. They moved it down the field. The Vikings showed us a little bit of everything, guys. They showed us they could pass the football. They've got a good passing attack. They'll spread it. It's just not Justin Jefferson and let me force feed it there for Sam Darnold. Where Sam Darnold showed us there, he sprinkles some tight ends, the other wide receivers. Justin Jefferson, when he needs to get an important first down or in the slot, he's not afraid of throwing to him with a defender on him. Also, they have a running attack. You've seen that they're at will running up the A gap, running right through the heart of the Jet defense, and the Jets got to make a adjustment. Good job there on Will McDonald, pass rush on third down. That's what you want from a kid. That kid, when he's there to get to the quarterback and hit the quarterback hard. And he got there on the rollout, wasn't fooled. He's still young with the speed. A lot of quarterbacks in the league could run past him or elude him. Sam Darnold wasn't fleet of foot that we knew anyway, but good job on him and making it a 12-yard and making it a 52-yard, a difficult type of kick instead of a 40+ yard field goal. Look, when you force a kicker anything past 50, anything can happen. We saw that case in point last weekend. Both Jets and the Denver Broncos missed from 50+. So good job on McDonald. Keep your head up, Jet defense, but the offense has to show us something here on this possession here. Give me a couple first downs. You don't have to. Well, of course, we will love them to score. Don't get me wrong, but you got to show me something. I can't have a methodical 3 and out. I need some play calling innovation. I need something here. Sprinkle stuff here because we cannot go 3 and out and give the football back to the Vikings when they just had a nice drive on their opening contest. You're really going to start asking your defense to suck wind this afternoon or this early morning, and you can't have that. All right, we're waiting for Minnesota to kick off here. All right, here's the kickoff. It's going to be a touchback, and it will be. Jets will get on the 30-yard line here. So second possession here on offense for the Jets. Now, I'm surprised that the broadcast did not show us I know it doesn't mean nothing anyway. They hurried up and they ran the football, but I don't think that was a first down, and that's a bad thing. Coaches got to be up there. Video replay, everyone. This is a group. Salah's the head coach, but you need his coach. He needs his only as good as his staff around him too. Whoever's the replay monitor got to see those things and buzz immediately and let him know. All right, but that's a moot point. That's all up and over. Shotgun formation. He fakes it. Quick throws. Wilson eludes. Wilson's still on his feet, and that is a pickup of 3 yards there. A quick catch and shoot there. Gilmore on the stop. So here we go. Second down. 2nd and 7. This is also a Brian Flores-led defense. Brian Flores likes to blitz. He's a hell of a defensive coordinator. I have a lot of respect for Brian Flores. Brooklyn native. Under center here is Rodgers. Rodgers now. And Hall can't get back to the original line of scrimmage. There is something off with Breece Hall in his running attack, but also the offensive line. Got to give him some time there. You had two defenders in the backfield, and he just got to the line of scrimmage on the dive there. The offensive line's got to do a better job blocking here. They got to be accountable for their man. It's a 3rd and 6 now. 3rd and 6. This is a big one. They need to get a first down here. Shotgun formation for Rodgers. Play clock at 6. Now Rodgers looks, steps up, fires, laser, and that one's off the hands of Garrett Wilson. Intended for Wilson, off his hands. Here's a punt. And that was a laser by Rodgers. Garrett Wilson, you gotta nab that. You gotta grab it, although it was behind him a bit. Okay. A little too much, and Rodgers took a hit afterwards. I don't think it warranted a flag. It was in motion. Although we've seen some egregious roughing the passers that I'm like, really? Here's a punt, and it's a fair catch. And the ball is alive, and the Jets recovered. Let's see if they give it to them. It is the Jets football. Eckert. Brandon Eckert came up with it. Now, it looked kind of wonky because there was a fair catch signal, and the two collided into the punt returner. I don't think it's going to happen. No, it's going to be Minnesota's ball. Because the first person that the ball touched was the was the New York Jet player on the shoulder pad. So the ball gets down there. That would have been a nice play if the Jets would have recovered that play there. But no, it's Minnesota's ball, so they'll get it. So right now, Minnesota dodged a minor bullet. So a minor bullet dodged by Minnesota as we get a timeout. I'm a little concerned with Breece Hall's running attack. But again, I don't know how much I'm going to blame Breece Hall or I'm blaming the offensive line. You know, no Moses Moody tonight as well. He's inactive. I mean, we see when he's healthy, at least the Tennessee game, the Jets offensive line looked good. I got to see them opening up the holes. Now, if there's something different when Brandon Allen comes in and they're moving the football and he's running the ball differently, then there's something wrong with Breece Hall. Maybe he's, maybe he rushed coming back from surgery last year. I don't know. Something's off with him. Something's off, and hey, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you have an off year. Doesn't mean you're washed or terrible. It's just, something's not resonating with Breece Hall right now. And we know he's a dynamic running back. And then we're seeing, I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of feeling like there's a disconnect. Steven, can you take care of that, Steve? We're seeing a disconnect between between Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson. Like some of these, their route running with Garrett Wilson and Rodgers throwing the football is not there. I don't know what it is, but there's like a disconnect. I don't know, is that going to force the Jets to try to get, regardless of the fact that I still think they're getting Devontae Adams. It's inevitable that I think that's going to happen. But you know what? I got to see some Mike Williams tonight. We saw Mike Williams. We talked about it last week. They need, do they take the training wheels off of Mike Williams? And this game here, we need a little more Mike Williams on the field, because he's been dynamic, the times that they've gone to him, making some back shoulder plays, showing, and maybe going after the second cornerback on the team might benefit of Mike Williams. Here we go. Under center is Darnold. Darnold now. Here's a pitch. Here's a run up the middle, and that's a pickup of 2 yards there. Second and 9. Evans and Charles. Charles is such a special team, phenomenal pickup for the Jets. He's really good on special teams. Doing a hell of a job. St. Charles is. Here we go. Under center now is Darnold. 2nd and 8 now. Darnold now changing the play on the line of scrimmage. Darnold Fakes the handoff in the pocket. Got some pressure stepping up. He's going to take off now. And he's got a first down as he slides. So Sam Darnold stepping up in the pocket and able to get a first down using his legs. They move the chains. All right, here's a new set of downs for Minnesota now. It's still 3-0 Minnesota, but Minnesota, again, moving the football, getting some first down. Here we go. Darnold under center. And he hands the ball up the middle here, and there's a nice pickup 5. And nice run there, pickup of 6 on first down. So when you get good positive yardage on your running game, you know, they're averaging close to almost 4 yards a carry. That's a tough afternoon. You know, you're also keeping the offensive line imposing their will on the Jets defensive line here. 5 rushes for 20 yards for Aaron Jones. So they're moving the football here. Okay, so under center is Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson in motion. He comes set. Now second man in motion. Here's a play action pass. And he got hit as he throws this one. And this one is incomplete. Let's wait for a flag. As Sam Darnold looked like he took a shot. And Sam Darnold slow to get up. He's in a little bit of pain. Sam Darnold. That's why I don't want to see damn Darnold get hurt. He's having an MVP season and he's down. Darnold is down and he took a shot. A clean shot, by the way, in the rib cage. He got hit right in the rib cage in the bread basket. And Darnold might have got the wind knocked out of him. Oh, baby, that might be a change of the game, but I don't want that. You know, it was a clean hit. It wasn't anything vicious or malicious. It was clean. But still, I don't want to see Sam Darnold go down like that, especially the kind of season he's having, guys. He's having a really good season. It will suck if he misses this game or maybe a series here. But yeah, I hope he doesn't get knocked out. I hope it doesn't deter his season. Seriously. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, and I know we're Jet fans, and I know like why would you want someone to be there to beat you? If in order to be the best, you got to beat the best. And I'm not saying Sam Darnold is the best, but that's the Vikings' best right now. He's the Vikings' best right now, and you want to beat the Vikings' best. I'm not saying he's the best in the league, but you know my point. I want them to beat them with him on their But hey, that's football, right? No one was saying that when Rodgers went down last year for us, and we had Zach Wilson. I get it, Jet fans. I get it. No one felt pity or sorry for us. That's the nature of the beast. We'll see. We'll see if they call a timeout and keep him in the game or he comes out for a play. Antonio. Yay, yes, good job on the Yankees winning and the Mets. Both Yankees and Mets did a phenomenal job last night. I wanted to give them their kudos, their flowers, especially the Mets going in hostile Philadelphia and just beating, after falling down 1-0, Kondai Senga gave up the home run to Schwarber. And, of course, the Mets continue to rally. Oh, my God, they continue to rally. Oh, my God, Mets, they're going to use that there. And the Yankees, Yankees winning a game that normally in years past, they lose. Aaron Judge, 0 for Stanton, no, they didn't do anything either. But Soto, 3 for 5. You seen the Verdugo, as everyone disliked, and were Lynch, and also Chaz Chisholm running the bases, stealing bases, getting a favorable call, and being opportunistic, and the bullpen doing a good job for the Yankees. So good job on the Yankees there. All right. So we got Nick Mullins. Nick Mullins in. So the old man, Nick Mullins, actually 29 years old, but boy, he looks like he looks like a catcher's mitt out there. So Mullins, 3rd and 4. Empty backfield. He's going to throw. Mullins looks to throw. Mullins throws up. And this one caught by Jones, Aaron Jones. You cannot let Nick Mullins come in here and throw a pass that long over the head to Aaron Jones. What's going on, Jet defense? The great Rob Saleh Jet defense giving up this here to Nick Mullins. Philly fans are really loud. The stadium is small with the fans right on the action. Yeah. And Aaron Jones made a good adjustment and made a good catch too. All right, so Sam Darnold returned. So he was just got his air knocked out of him. Good to see Darnold back, but here we go. First and 10, though. They're moving the football. It don't matter if it's Nick Mullins or Sam Darnold. Here's Darnold with a pitch. This a fumble. This ball is still picked up by Quincy Jones. He's at the 40, and he goes down. Oh, the Jets come up with a huge turnover. Quincy. I said Quincy Jones. Quincy Williams. I just caught myself. I said Jones is Williams. Quincy Williams, excuse me. But what a play. The Jets get a big there. Quincy Williams, not Jones. Get it right. Gets the turnover. Steve, I've been to the stadium. No bells and whistles, but a nice park to watch baseball. You know what? That park looks nice. You know, if the Philly fans weren't so douchey, I will go. I would like to go. I would like to visit that Philadelphia Philly. I definitely would like to go visit that park. It looks nice on TV. It looks really nice. There's a charm to it. There's a charm to it with the, you know, that one, and also of course Camden Yards. I heard great, wonderful things about Camden Yards as well. One of these days, I'll do a retirement tour, like everyone, you know, like a lot of people do on their bucket list to visit every stadium in the United States in the MLB circuit. It's, you know, too bad I won't go to Coliseum in Oakland, but I heard that was a dump. That's one, and I kind of would like to go to T-Mobile Stadium over there in Seattle. Definitely looks interesting. That one looks interesting. Of course, Pac Bell, you know, or AT&T Stadium in San Francisco. If I don't get mugged going to San Francisco. Pittsburgh looks nice. That scenery with the bridge in the background. You know, Pittsburgh looks cool. The Great American Ballpark there in Cincinnati looks like another spot that looks pretty cool. Looks charming. Yeah, PNC Park looks fun. All right, here we go. We're coming back from the timeout, and of course, misdirection there and scoop. Man, I wish he would have not gone down. That would have been a touchdown. And Chandler, that was a miss. And maybe the win and still not 100% Sam Darnold, but can the Jets be opportunistic and capitalize on a Minnesota mistake? We will find out. All right, here we go. Citi Field. Yeah, Citi Field looks like a phenomenal ballpark. Yeah. Citi Field looks like yeah. All right, so the Jets are in the Vikings territory. Thanks goodness for after that turnover. Can they go forward, not backwards? Rodgers and Allen is in the backfield. Rodgers now in the shotgun formation. Lazard in motion. He comes set. Now Rodgers looks quick, and that's Garrett Wilson, and that's a pickup of 4. Ooh, premature whistle there because his knees never went down. Yankee Stadium does look kind of cold. I haven't been to that new stadium, Steven, but it doesn't look charming. It doesn't tell me I gotta must visit the new Yankee Stadium. And I said it from 2009 when it opened up. Maybe because I had a lot of great childhood memories with the old stadium. And a lot, but I just don't. Yankee Stadium doesn't. The new one doesn't call me to want to go to that park. And I'm a Yankee fan. Under center now. Rodgers steps back, looks. He's gonna throw this one, fires, and that's one off hands, incomplete. He had Lazard, the lizard, and he slithered it off his hands for an incomplete pass. 3rd and 6 now. Man, he just ran a nice route too. It was just there, just did not make the catch. Someone was snacking on a Butterfingers. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. The Jets got to play almost a flawless game here, a perfect game. You can't drop pass. You got to make those little intangibles, those little nuggets, and you got to catch that ball. 3rd and 6. Rodgers, and this one's intercepted by Van Enkel. Van Enkel with the ball. He turns, and he's going down to 50, to 40, and this is a touchdown. This is the difference between the game here. So Quincy Williams fell, he fumbled, tripped, he couldn't score. That was a touchdown in making there. Rodgers throws an interception where Van Enkel was just in the right place. He stumbles, but he takes it to the house. That's the difference between a winning team and a team that right now is struggling. And of course, Rodgers, maybe they're a little bit of a gunslinger there, trying to throw there. And of course, Van Ginkel just drops. He fakes that he's going in, and he drops back. And he confused Rodgers. Good disguise on Van Ginkel, because he looked like he was coming towards the blitz here, and he decided to fall back. Good call there on defense. Minnesota with the touchdown, and now they add the extra point, and it's a 10-0. Boy, this is a pick 6 for Rodgers. And I tell you what, that's good disguise. Good disguise on Van Enkel and the Vikings. That was a great disguise there. He totally got Rodgers fooled there. And you can't fool the veteran. That was a good disguise there. Good job on Van Enkel making the play there. Idiots are... Yeah. Indeed. 10-0. I mean, just when you thought the Jets, they get a break, you get the interception on that missed toss to the running back. You had chance for Williams to take it to the house. He trips. He gets stopped at the 45. Okay, you're in Minnesota territory. At worst, maybe we could get a first down and get into a long field goal. Maybe the Jets, the worst thing, a pick 6. And now they're trailed by 10. Boy, now things are going to get even tighter with the coaching staff, with the team, with everyone. Now Rodgers could be doubting himself. Is this team really that? Are we overhyped? I hope that doesn't sink into their head whilst the game goes by and it doesn't get out of hand. Keep it at 10. I need a 3 and out. We already asked for a defensive turnover. They gave it to us. We need a 3 and out on the defense. We get the offense back on. We need now to reset a little bit. You're down by 10. There's still time where you could still run the football. Again, I think with the Jets, I hate to say it, I think I know we have a Hall of Fame quarterback, 4-time MVP, but I think we need to set up the run before we can set up the pass. We're becoming too pass happy. Guys are dropping. It also doesn't help Rodgers that guys are dropping football. Lassard, they got to start securing the football first and foremost when it's thrown to them, running clean, good routes. And also, you got to establish the run. We have to establish the run with Allen. You had Allen in that series, no running. Saw the Expos in Montreal in 78. Olympic Stadium was terrible. Oh, I didn't know that. Didn't know how bad that stadium was. Obviously, if they relocated, it has to be. All right. I'm surprised that I guess they couldn't afford him. The Dolphins letting him go. Although he probably wanted to go back with his with Coach Flores, but man, what an addition Van Ginkel been to Minnesota here. Minnesota's up by 10. I mean, Minnesota has just come out on fire. They're doing everything correctly. This is when you have balance in the team. They could run, they could run, they could pass. They, good head coaching, sprinkling, changing that up, and you have Brian Flores as a good defensive coordinator. That's how you bring in a first-year coach. You bring some strong off defense, some coordinators around him. I don't think Saleh, his coordinators. I mean, you got a rookie LaFleur who never called plays as offensive coordinator. It was a disaster with this regime. I wish they should have pulled the plug this season in the offseason, but here and there we're stuck with Saleh until the year's end. So here's a return to the 30-yard line. I mean, we could go back and forth and would have, could have, should have, but they had a chance to bring in the right coach here. And Rodgers is only going to stick around for 2 years. You bring a coach that could coach Rodgers and knows how to rebuild the franchise. They should have done that, but now it looks like we're going to start again from the bottom. How much time we're going to start rebuilding if you're a Jet fan again? I mean, it's tired. NFL rebuilds take a long time and it gets boring. You don't want to invest you don't want to invest a whole winter rebuilding or being a doormat. Here's Rodgers. Here's Allen now finally running, and he gets a pickup of 3. And Salah's got that puzzle. He got the deer in the headlights looks there. Ugh. Didn't like that. Actually, it's a pickup of 2. They say 3rd and 8. I thought it was a 3, but it's 2. Again, that's their lack of not establishing the run early. Passing. You're down by 10, and now you got to stick with the pass. Hopefully not. There's still time to run the football. You're only down by 2 scores. Rodgers, high snap. Rodgers looks. He'll dump it off to Allen, and incomplete. Another incomplete play. Look at that Viking. Whoa, that's a big girl there. If the Jets lose, I think there's a call for that Salah is on the hot seat already. So now Allen comes out because he dropped a pass. This 3rd and 8. Another 3rd and long here. Minnesota could really come after the quarterback up by 10. Blitzing. It's Brian Flores. Let's see what they'll throw at Rodgers. Shotgun formation here. Like Rich Eisen said, 5 messy quarters. Throws over the middle, and that's intercepted. Another interception by Rodgers. He just let that one go. Rodgers is just slinging it. Minnesota, 2nd turnover in a row for the Jets. This is getting out of hand right now. Rodgers with an interception. Is Rodgers trying to get Salah out of here? Because he just sailed that one really high. I know, listen, we're all humans, but man, he just overthrew that one. Or Salah, screw it. I'm gonna punt it. I'm just gonna throw it like a punt. (10-0), and Minnesota gets the football after the second back-to-back turnovers for Rodgers. Francesa says the Jets are making Rodgers look bad. You know what? And Rodgers is they're forcing him to go to retirement. Here we go. Jones, a pickup of 8 in 1st down. Look at that. You see the difference in the running guys? Aaron Jones, 8 yards on 1st down. When the Jets running back, they only get 1 yard. If you can't run the football in this league, you're not going to have success on offense. Again, quick snap. Jones again diverts. Jones right to the line of scrimmage. He looks like he got another 1st down. They'll move the chains. And we're not even in a 2nd quarter. And look at the lopsided. What a 1st quarter for Minnesota. It's 2 turnovers. Now they do the quarterback sneak. Now they officially make the 1st down. It was short by a couple of inches. Now Rodgers gets under center. Arnold on the center, and he gets a 1st down, pushes it. Rodgers is sitting in the side. He is upset. Nathaniel Hackett this is when Nathaniel has to come in and start talking. No, haven't you noticed? No one's talking. And I know he's a veteran. He doesn't need to be talked to. Oh, here's a false start. Encroachment. Here's the thing that doesn't look good. Rodgers is, maybe this is when you need someone on the coaching staff, offensive line, a leader on offense to come in, rally, and say, look, this is a 10-0. We need to get our head out of our butts. Douglas let the defense lineman go and traded to Philly players who did not sign. Yeah, the Rasan Reddick trade is not looking good. I mean, especially when we saw Franklin Myers getting the final sack for Denver, and we had Franklin Myers. Look, Breece Hall hasn't done anything for Philadelphia, and I get it. I get that everyone, Breece Hall. I like Breece Hall. I'm a big Breece Hall guy. I like when I used to say Breece Hall will huff and puff, and I don't know. They should have kept Franklin Myers. He was a good run stopper. Also could pressure the quarterback. He would do those dirty work type of players on defense. Brees Huff, I said Hall. Brees Huff. That was a big mistake for them letting go of Brees Huff. Brees Huff, he's not lighting it up in Philadelphia, but man, Hassan Reddick, I don't know what happened there. With him. Is he getting bad advice from his agent? Was there a deal with the Jets giving him a contract extension? Now they're not. Look. If the Jets lose this game here, which now they're down by 10, they need to do something. Wrap this Hassan Reddick deal up immediately. They're gonna move him, trade him, get rid of him, get a 4th-round pick, get something, get that negative cloud, as much negative cloud outside this team with his situation. If they're gonna go for Devontae Adams, you better hurry up and do it before this team spirals out of control. You need a wide receiver. The offense looked like it's stagnant. It stinks. Although some people could say, you think Devontae Adams is really gonna help this team? If they can't even run the football, or they can't even call the right plays, and Rodgers is out there, trying to put a cape on, and that's what it looks like. Rodgers is trying to be a Superman out here. You got a couple wide receivers running wrong routes, dropping football when the football is thrown to them, and now Rodgers feels he has to do it himself. That's not a recipe of good winning, and no, you don't see no coaching. You don't see guys slow down, calm down, breathe a little. We're down by 10. It's still not out of our hands. We still got, now you got 3 full quarters of football left. We still could run on game plan, and we're not seeing that from the Jets. Look like they oh my God, we're down by 10. They look like they're panicking. They're breaking the game plan up, ripping the script like they say, and now they're playing with their heads on fire, which I'm concerned, and this is going to be a rough afternoon if they're showing us, or all indication of what they're showing us here, that they're playing with their hairs on fire in a bad way. All right, here we go. Sam under center. So it's a 5-yard encroachment penalty. 1st and 5 now. Ball on the 40-yard line. Now Darnold hands the football over to Chandler. Chandler runs. Chandler gets there is a negative play finally as the defense stuff it. If the Jets lose, no ways they beat the Bills. Why is everybody scared of the damn Bills? The Bills are just the Bills. We beat them with Zach Wilson. Come on. You're going to crown. Everybody wants to crown the Bills NFL Super Bowl champions. They haven't won crap. They always do is they poop themselves every year in the postseason. Second and 6. Everyone, the Bills, they stink. Here's a step up, and there's a sack. Good job by the Jets on the safety blitz. We had a good defense then. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that I give you. The Jets had a really good defense, but the Bills, everyone, wow, they lost. You see that game against this week on Sunday Night Football? They were terrible. All right, here we go. 47-yard line here. Darnold, 3rd and 12. Darnold looks, throws this one, going for the home run ball, and that's a flag there. The referees love to throw the flags, and this is going to go against the Jets. Holding. Five-yard penalty, automatic first down. Sauce Gardner with illegal contact. Again, undisciplined, mistakes. Sauce Gardner, who hasn't had a really good season this year. I'm sorry, but it was a really ticky-tack of a touch, but it's still a letter of the law. He grabbed. Never mind, guys. He did grab. Everyone complains about Gardner, who grabs a lot, and he got called for that. So the Vikings get another set of downs. Undisciplined errors, so they get an opportunity here. This is not going to look good here. And he has a football delay handoff now, and that's a pickup of 3 yards. Second and 6. They're moving quick pace. They're trying. They see that the Jet defense has been on the field long. They want to go quick tempo. Now they'll change the play at the line. He's still under center now, Darnold now, and he's going to run the football with Chandler. Chandler up the middle, and he is close to a first down. He's 1 yard short. Pick up a 3rd and 1. They're in field goal range. That was a good job on Sherwood coming out with a tackle. The Jets should go back to the original uniforms worn in Super Bowl next year. All right, here's a shotgun formation now for Sam Darnold. 3rd and 2 now. Darnold looks. Darnold will throw. And Jefferson, the ball is incomplete. Wait, we make sure no flag there. Okay, so Tony Adams on the coverage. Good job on Adams. That was a tough assignment with Justin Jefferson. Ooh, got away with a little grab of a jersey there. That one was more egregious than what Sauce Gardner's did. They're going for it on 4th and 2. The Minnesota Vikings are not respecting the Jets. They don't care about, they know their offense is struggling, and they're going to go for it on 4th and 2. Wow, that's ballsy. They could have taken the points and go up 13, but they feel the Jets offense stink. So they're going for it. Empty backfield. Darnold looks. Darnold's going for the home run ball. This is going back and incomplete. And that was going for Addison and DJ Reed on the coverage. They come up and they stop it. So the Jets defense, DJ Reed, who's having right now a really good season for the Jets, on that other side of the corner, comes up big there, stops it. And of course, if Minnesota loses this game, that's going to be the turning point right there. They could have taken the points there, up 13-0. Jets are wheeling, they're spinning their wheels. They look frustrated, they look disheveled, they look, unfocused, unprepared, not coached correctly. Every mistakes by the quarterback. The defense looks off balance. The offensive line can't block anyone. They can't even block, nothing at all. And if they missed, they didn't attempt that field goal, not take the points. If the Jets somehow miraculously go on a 9-play drive themselves and score a touchdown here and cut it down to 3, there's going to be a lot of questioning to Kevin O'Connell there for that decision there on 4th and 2. You're and in that pass play, I understand you were trying to go for the jugular, but when you have your Jones who's running and he's averaging more than 2 point yards a carry, he's averaging almost 4 to 5 yards per carry on 4th and 2. If you really wanted to go for it, you should have ran with Jones. If you get stopped, hey, they made a macho move and they stopped them with the run. They physical force. But there's going to be a lot of second guessing for Minnesota. This is the first second guessing moment for Minnesota here right now. If they don't win this game, this could be a pivot point. But do you trust the Jets to capitalize and take advantage on that type of mistake when a coaching staff makes that mistake? The Jets haven't shown the ability to capitalize on anything. All right, we'll wait. We'll see. They're in picture. All right, we're coming back here. Well, we have a lot. What's the hold up here? Let's go. Let's get the game going. All right, here we go. Rodgers. will high snap, pitches it to Hall, and back will Hall pick up a 1. Hall cannot get any positive yards on his run. Immediately tackled. No gain at this one here. Again, you had Braden Allen out there, and all he did was pass. Rodgers wants to go. Maybe, yeah, Rodgers wants to go up-tempo with the substitution. Hall is still in the backfield. Sometimes they're a detriment to their own demise. 2nd and 9 now. Under center now. Rodgers looks. Rodgers throws down the middle here to Hall. Hall with a good positive play. Hall still on his feet. And he'll be 3rd and manageable. 3rd and short. And it'll be 3rd and 2 now. Nathaniel Hackett, he's telling him to move it quickly. Hurry up with the play calling. And then Nathaniel Hackett, he looks like he's overwhelmed too as an offensive coordinator. Here's another 3rd down, a big one. They need to convert here. 3rd and 3. Looks play action. Rodgers throws over the middle, and there's their first down. So the Jets get their first down to the tight end. Finally, a gain of 24, and they move the chains. It's a 1st down. Oh, man. Thought I wasn't going to play that clip. They're in Vikings territory. Hopefully that gets Rodgers in the rhythm. Allen in the back. Allen is the running back in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Rodgers now. Rodgers looks to pass. Rodgers steps up. He's going to get off the pocket. He'll throw incomplete as he felt some pressure there as he goes down. Now, he got it past the line of scrimmage, and he was intended to Ruckert, so there is no intentional grounding there. Hallelujah, indeed. 2nd and 10. Play clock. Rodgers got it. Rodgers looks, throws. There's a completed pass, and that is Williams. Finally, Mike Williams' first catch of the game, and it's close to a 1st down. It'll be another 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 2. Third and 2 now. Rob Saleh still with that dumb look in his face, confused. 3rd and 2 now. Looking like Mr. Clean on the sideline. Rodgers under center. Rodgers. He's going to hand the ball to Allen. Allen moving, and he's going to fall short of the down by 1 yard. So again, the power running did not come through. They were short by 1 yard. Allen hit the hole there, and good job by Minnesota gobbling it up. Again, that was a bad block there on number 84. He needed to block his man outside. He allowed to stuff it, and they're going for it on 4th down. Jets not taking the points. Another questionable move here. Not taking the points, not trusting Zerline, the kicker. They're going for it on 4th and 2. So they're going for it. They're field by 10, and they were in field goal range. They're going for it. They're going to run it, and it was stuffed. What a stupid play there. You take the points, and you're down by 1 score. There's plenty of time in this football. This is for you. Why get cute there? I don't get this offensive play calling. Minnesota just gave you a break for being dumb themselves. And then you say, hold my beer, we're dumb and dumber. You're in field goal range. You got Greg Zerline. Get the 3 points. You're down by 7. You know what? You always want to get on the board, no matter what. And I understand, you're second guessing. No, that's the right call. You get the field goal. Now, this is the 4th quarter, or this is that before the half. When you get the football back, I get it. Go for it. But there's still plenty of time here in the 2nd quarter for you to go out there and get the field goal. You're down by 7. Minnesota's going to now be questioning themselves and asking, man, we made a stupid decision where you could have, damn, we let the Jets get 3 points on my stupidity. Instead of being up 13, we're only down by 7. Now you're still down by 10. You took O'Connell's decision and you took him off the hook because you're dumber and you're reek of desperation and you're a stupid coach in Rob Saleh. That's a dumb move. Dumb move. Dumb move. Dumb move. Dumb decision move. This guy is clueless as a head coach. He is clueless. What a clueless head coach. Read the temperature. It's like, dude. Get the field goal. Get the field goal. Oh, that is frustrating, Jet fan. I am a frustrated Jet fan watching that sequence. It's like, my goodness. And it's something about this damn team, organization. You can have the smartest, sharpest executive, quarterback, coach, and they turn like buffoons for some reason. Yeah, read the tablets. Yeah, look at the tablets, see what you guys are doing because, Jesus. All right, here we go. Minnesota with a gift. Bailed out of their dumb mistake. Here we go. Darnold. Play action. Darnold stepping up. Darnold with time. Throws it over the middle, and that one is contested. Addison Reed intended, and DJ Reed doing a good job. Oh, Aaron Jones has a hip injury. That sucks. He was running the football so strong. That sucks for Minnesota. I can see now, and now I can see why they passed on that play. Jones is injured. Aaron Jones is injured. He was running effectively on the Jets. Again, that makes the field goal, the non-field goal attempt even more frustrating. Now, Darnold now, play action, looks. He's going to throw over the top. And he's got wide open as Justin Jefferson. He was all alone. A missed assignment there. No one with Justin Jefferson. They were lucky they didn't take that to the house there. And Jefferson, what a play there. Oh, he got caught up. All right. Sauce Gardner got picked off by his own man. It got all bunched up there. Wow. Yep, I agree with you. There we go, under center. There's a pitch. Chandler now. Chandler with a nice running room. He's going down the sideline. He could take it to the house, and he goes down on the 15-yard line. Big run by Chandler. And they're in the red zone. Jets running attack. Wait, there's a flag on the play. Here comes the wet blanket. Illegal shift on the offense, so they throw the wet blanket in favor of the Jets here. So if you're a Minnesota fan, you're getting upset with the flag. Jets benefited there on an illegal shift there, and they're going to bring that play back and back them up. Wow. I think they were gifted there with that illegal shift. I didn't see too much of it. I didn't see no one moving, but man. All right, so it's 1st and 15. Rodgers is still questioning himself. He says, give me some Hiawatha. I need escape. 1st and 15 now. Ball on the Vikings side. Darnold, play action now. Looks. Darnold surveying. Throws underneath. Safety blanket. And that's a nice positive play there. You get a lot of the penalty yards and actually positive yards there. So he picks up 10 there. So that was a positive there. That's just maturity for Sam Darnold. He looked, he scanned the field. He didn't see any ghosts. He saw the running back leaked out and just dumped it off safety valve. And that's something that he learned out of the San Francisco playbook under Kyle Shanahan. 2nd and 5. The maturity of Darnold. 2nd and 5 now. He'll hand the ball up the middle, and that's a first down. They run the ball. Chandler again. Pick up a 5. They're mixing the run and pass, and they're getting in a rhythm here. Minnesota looking to put some jugular, another 3 points, up by 13, up by 17, but that's up to the Jets defense to come up with a big stop. Darnold breaks the huddle now. He's under center now. The I formation. He'll hand the football here again to Chandler. Chandler cuts, and he picks up 3 yards there on first down. Actually, 5. I thought it was... Okay. Up tempo by Minnesota. They're in field goal range. Again, Darnold. 2nd and 5. Under center he goes. Changing the play on the line of scrimmage. He comes out of the pocket. Gets back under center again. 2nd and 5 now. Darnold is going to fake a play action. He's going to look to throw. Darnold lets it go. Wobbly ball. And that's incomplete. But there's quickly the wet blanket comes out as the flag here. It looks like they're going to get Reed. Pass interference here, so it's a spot foul, first down. Is that a pass? Shouldn't that be an offensive pass interference? He was pushing DJ Reed out of the way. I think that should have been a non-no call. Let them fight. Let them jostle. Justin Jefferson pushed the crap out of DJ Reed. DJ Reed with his momentum, you kind of grabbed the back of the shirt of Justin Jefferson, of course, because he was pushed. But well, it is what it is. First and 10, the ball on the 13-yard line. Now, here's a run and good stop it, and that's no gain. You just think about it. They kick the field goal. They're down by 7. Then Minnesota, you stop them here. You can't assume it would be down by 10. Now you look like you're being down by 13, possibly 17, if the Jets don't stop them here. It's about to sing. Oh, God. Second and 10 now. Darnold throws one-on-one back shoulder here, and there's a flash interference on Gardner again. First and goal. All right, first and goal on the 2nd-yard line. Minnesota moving quick here. Shotgun formation. Wilson throws and he had an interception and he dropped it. Gardner, he had an interception. The ball was tipped, although the wet blanket comes out. Here's a wet blanket. False start on the offense. They're going to back him up, illegal formation. But there was an interception for Sauce Gardner. He had too much sauce on his hands and dropped it. This is nothing. I mean, what could go wrong for the Jets continues to go wrong, and they still got bailed out. Minnesota. This is wow. First and goal as they back him up for the illegal formation. First and goal now on the 7-yard line. Darnold. He's going to run the football. Here's a run, and that's a pickup of 3 yards here. 2nd and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. 4-yard line, 2nd and goal on the Jets' 4-yard line as we're getting under the 4-minute mark. This is ridiculous. Shotgun formation with Darnold. Chandler is the running back in the backfield with him. 4 wide receivers. 3 now, and then the tight end now comes as a blocker. He fakes the handoff, looks, throws, and this one incomplete. Right? Let's make sure there's no wet blanket, and there's a wet blanket. Oh, come on. This officiating crew. Another penalty. Holding. On Gardner. Boy, Gardner's having a terrible game. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down. Sauce Gardner. Again, getting caught with holding. Boy, this 2024 season for Sauce Gardner, boy, he is struggling. And Breeze, well, just think about it. Our young rookie player. Wow, that wasn't really that egregious, officials. First and goal now on the 2nd-yard line as they get a new set of downs. They're going to run inside handoff, and there's a touchdown. Good ham as he hams it up, gets the touchdown, the fullback. And it's 16-0. Unfreaking believable, bro. Oh, boy. At halftime, the adjustments I need an adjustment. I need to for Rob Saleh to find a beautiful home, a realtor, and find a beautiful home in London. I need him to stay in London. We'll mail him his stuff from Park. We'll ship it for him. We need you to find a beautiful home in London, and we don't need you to return back to Forum Park. Hopefully Woody Johnson, as a former ambassador to London, could get him a permanent residency or a green card in London, so he could be a resident of the UK. We don't need you, Rob Saleh, to return, and you could take Nathaniel Hackett as your roommate. You both of you guys, it was nice to see you. Enjoy the sites or enjoy the residency in London. We don't need you to return back to the United States. Stay the hell out away from our team. You guys stink. I never seen a collective group of coaching. We thought Rich Kotype's group was terrible, but my God, these guys are. Here's the thing: why we say that they're a talented team. They have talent. This team has talent. They have defense. They got running game, running attack. They got wide receivers. They shouldn't be. They look out coach, unprepared. What a disaster. What a disaster. I woke up early for this. Oh my God. We'll have a commercial here. We'll find out what the Jets they need a touchdown here. They need a touch. They need to go on a nice scoring drive. They need to play the best calling. They need to call the best offensive possession in their coaching career. Both Nathaniel Hackett, Rob Saleh, and coaching staff. They got to put together their best scoring drive of the season now. because, man, this is getting out of control. You're down 17-0. 17-0. And here's a kickoff, and this is going to be a touchback. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Conklin in motion. Rodgers looks. Rodgers, quick throw. Nice throw to the tight end, and there's a first down. So Conklin with a first down. Maybe they got to go up tempo, guys. Maybe they need to go up tempo here because keep Minnesota off balance. Here's a 1st and 10 now. Rodgers, quick throw. Wilson laterals. Wilson cuts, and he gets 4 yards there. 6 and 4. A second. 2nd and 6. Excuse me. I don't know why I said 6 and 4. They got to move the ball quick. They need to move the football quick. Well, I'm looking at this hurricane coming my way. It looks ridiculous. 2nd and 6. Rodgers looks. Rodgers throws, and that's incomplete. That was Rodgers' pass. He threw it back from the back foot, and he shorted. It looked like Daniel Jones throwing a pass there. 3rd and 6 now. And he had the tight end open there. Just floated there. Would have gotten positive yards there, but of course, when you're tippy-toeing, backpedaling, you're not going to get a lot of oomph on that. Here's another 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Rodgers blitz, and he goes down unscathed and took a shot. Rodgers took a monster shot, and there is a safety blitz, and there's a sack for a loss of 8. That was the same exact play that the Broncos ran, pretty much. And Breece Hall did the right thing. He stepped up and blocked the linebacker, but unscathed came from the blitz on the corner. Didn't even see him, and they're going to punt. Man, goodness. Perfect timing there because the Jets took some momentum away from the Jets. We got a whistle. What's going on here? So we have now after that, the Jets get hit with a delay of game. Talk about being our coach and being sloppy. They get a delay of game after that. Man. Mistake after mistake. Errors after errors after errors. This has to do with the whole coaching staff. Again. We get the 2-minute warning now. This is an utter disgrace. Oof. Wow, this is crazy. Oh, we have a timeout right now. Timeout. 2-minute warning. We're finally gonna get the punt off here. Jets got hit with a delayed game down to the 2-minute warning. And they're down 17-0. What do you do here? If you're, you're going to receive the kickoff. Minnesota will be. You have to go back on defense. I mean, my goodness. I really don't enjoy rants, but I can hear Francesco warming up his act later today. Look, Rob Saleh isn't gonna last this season. It looks like it, which sucks because this team had aspiration of being a playoff team. I know they're gonna be 2-3. It's not the end of. I know people are gonna say, "Oh, they're only 2-3. They get back, they get going," but their schedule gets a little more intense. Their schedule gets more intense when you lose a game to Denver where you're not supposed to. You're better. Of course, you were a better team. You lost to a rookie. You lost to a rookie quarterback. But it's not the fact that you lost to a rookie quarterback. It's the way they looked. It looked like it didn't matter if it was Zach Wilson, Aaron Rodgers. It looks like the same minutia, the same garbage of last year. Undisciplined, offensive line struggles, penalties, the lack of running the football, mistakes, uninspired, uninspired comes from the head coach. The defense take a step back from last season where you thought it would take, okay, defense might take a step back, but the offense will take a couple leaps forward, but they're not. They look, just as inept as last year's Jets offense. It makes you concerned. Personally, I would love to be a fly for a moment on that wall and in that locker room. I would like to see who's going to step up and speak and say something. We got a flag on the punt return. Let's see what the flag is. It looks like they're gonna have to distance to the goal, block in the back. All right, this is on the 4-yard line, man. Can the Jets come up with something? Can they score on defense? Minnesota actually 5-yard line. Here we go. Darnold, he's going to run the football. Nice run. Change of direction there, and it's a nice pickup on first down there. Give him a little breather room there. Pick up a 3. The Jets use a timeout here to stop the clock. You're down by 17. So we got a timeout. Man, this is crazy. What adjustments they're going to make at halftime? If you're the Jets, I got to see what kind of adjustments. I don't know. I would like to be a fly on the wall. Would love to hear who's going to speak and get the troops going. Is Rodgers? Everyone's going to look to Rodgers, but Rodgers looks uninterested right now. He's like, my goodness, guys are dropping the ball. I don't know. Thank you. Appreciate that. I mean, I get in my rants. I get upset, but man, this is 2nd and 6. Darnold. If you're Minnesota, you got to be a little, not too conservative, but he's going to throw this one. Justin Jefferson, but he dropped it. Good coverage on Gardner. Was there a flag? Where's the wet blanket? No wet blanket. 3rd and 6. And again, that helps the Jets because it stops the clock. They use the timeout, and they're going to get good field position. And watch them get that, can they get off the field on third down and get a cheap field goal and be down by 13? If you're the Jets, that's what you're hoping for, at least. Get that cheap field goal, go down 13, down by 13 into the second half. But you got to stop. You got to get off the field here on 3rd and 6 on the 8-yard line. Now, Darnold, we get movement. No, that play, back him up. Pre-snap mistake by Minnesota. You had movement. Oh, it's a delay of game, so back him up 5 yards. 3rd down now, so move him back here. And the ball will be on the Minnesota 5-yard line. Now, can the Jets, if Minnesota throws the football, 14. Yeah, you're right. You're right there, Steven. I'm just trying to call it real quick and stay on par with the action. Yes, it's 14. We'll be down by 14. Here we go. And they're going to run the football. The Jets cover, and good job. The Jets stop. So they get back to the line of scrimmage, and good job on the Jets defense. And they'll call a timeout here. So they got 1 timeout left here. They're going to punt from their own end zone. They're going to probably be in good field position. Can the Jets muster something up here to get at least 3 points and corrected by Steven, be down by 14? Yeah, I see a sign for Kissimmee, Florida there. Yeah, they have tourism for my city. I'm in Orlando, but Kissimmee. All right, keep an eye on the punt. And the punt is off. Gibson back. He's going to field it in his own 40. Gibson now up the field. Gibson now to the 50. Victor across. He's got some blockers and some room. And the 40. He's down to the 30, and he goes out of bounds right before the 30-yard line. Good punt return there for Gibson, and the Jets got something cooking. Maybe the special teams could ignite and jumpstart this team. Let's hope there on Gibson. 1st and 10 now on the 31-yard line. So just what the Jets probably needed. They needed some type of jump start, and it came via special teams and Gibson. Let's go. Can the Jets capitalize here? 1 timeout in their pocket so they could work the middle of the field. They could still move the football around, and let's see. Rodgers now. Rodgers is at the shotgun formation. He's going to run the football. Hall now. Hall with a nice running room. Hall. And he picks up 7 yards. Now, good job on running the football. You still got time. You call a timeout here. I'm not opposed with that. I'm going to say now you run the football with some authority. Looks like the Jets are playing for 3 points here, which is okay with that. Rodgers now. Rodgers looks. Rodgers quick throws. Wilson steps up. He tippy toes and he goes out of bounds there. So that's another 1st down. Good job there. It kind of worried me. He came back into the field. I'm like, no, go out of bounds. Go out of bounds, Garrett. And that was a good back shoulder throw to Garrett Wilson. That she should have let his momentum go right out of bounds with it. But, of course, quick out. But at the end of the day, he still got out of bounds. 48 seconds here before halftime. Jets moving the football, coming a little alive. They need 7. We would love to get 7 and be down by 10 possibly. But right now, empty backfield with Rodgers. But they got to get some points. Rodgers looks. Rodgers throws underneath. And this one, off the hands of Lazard. He has some butterfingers, and that ball was up in the air. Almost could have been intercepted. Lazard's got to hang on to the football. That's his 2nd bobble up in the air. Let me look at this. All right, that was a little behind Lazard. Okay, so Aaron Rodgers, that was not right into the breadbasket. That was behind on the hip. 2nd and 10. Rodgers looks. Rodgers, quick throws, and that's incomplete behind Wilson. So Rodgers not as sharp as normal. Hey, that happens. We don't always have our fastballs. We're always not sharp. But, man, I don't think you want anyone else on the Jet roster to be throwing football passes. It's Rodgers, but he's got to get going. Here's a big third down, 3rd and 10. Third and 10 now. Play clock to 4. Rodgers looks. Pressure. Steps up. Who throws? And there is a touchdown! Allen, the Lizard Lazard. And the Jets get on the board. Finally. Rodgers buying himself some time, stepping out of the pocket, stepping up and letting the ball go up high, and they're on the board. They need a field goal, extra point, and they get the extra point, and they're down by 10. Just think if they would have hit that field goal earlier, they would only be down by 7. Just think about that. Oh, good job. Finally, they came alive here. Again, what was the spark of all this? It was the punt return from Gibson. Gibson ignited this team. You still got a guy, sometimes is the least person you respect, saying, I haven't quit on this team. I haven't quit today. I'm going out there. I'm going to return this punt. I'm going to do what I can, do my job and get this team going, jump starting. And Gibson with that punt return, getting into Minnesota territory, set all this up. And, of course, the Jets work opportunistic to capitalize, rarely opportunistic to capitalize on this opportunity that they got. So right now they're down by 10. This could have been worse, and they played like dog poop. And hopefully they could get this acclimated in the second half here. We'll get the kickoff here from Zerline. Zerline will get the kick. This looks like it will be returned and it will go in the 30-yard line. Looks like they will definitely run this string out. We're going to get to the halftime pretty soon. Don't forget, at halftime, I am going to take a halftime break. Let's see. We'll see them take a knee. We have the halftime program coming up. I'll put a quick video. Don't go anywhere. Definitely I'm going to get just a refill, water, drink, stand up, walk around. And then we'll get ready for the second half. We got a Jets chant in the arena, in the stadium going. 1st and 10. Minnesota, let's see if they stay aggressive here or they'll just kneel it down. Let's see, shotgun formation. Darnold's going to throw. Darnold looking, and he's got pressure. And he steps up in the pocket. He's going to throw the ball, and he'll throw it away. If you're, again, in Minnesota, just take the knee, go to halftime. You're up by 10. Why? You know, that was dangerous there. If Sam Darnold would have gotten sacked and would have lost the football there, you get a sack and a touchdown. You're talking about, now you're down by 3. You're up by 3. You could talk about momentum. Jets got momentum there. Don't get cute. Down the football and go. They got no timeouts left. They're still going for it. They're still aggressive. Again, I don't get it. They still want to toss the football. And now there's the sack. And there he goes down. Michael Clemens with the sack. Why? Unnecessary hits to Sam Darnold. Just kneel the football, go to halftime. And he took an unnecessary hit. He already got the wind knocked out of him. That was weird. Now they'll take their 10-point lead, and we're going to the halftime. If you're a Viking fan, they're also not coaching sharp either. Again, that 4th and 2, questionable. We can see why Aaron Jones is injured with the hip, and also not taking the points there. Also, certain things there with it, and also just think about the turns of events. The Jets get that sack and picked up by Quincy Williams, and they couldn't score. But Ankle goes back in coverage, gets the pick 6. That's a big difference right now. That's actually the difference pretty much of this game, and then the Jets not going for that field goal. And when you had points there and getting stuffed on 4th and 2, and there was a manageable field goal. That wasn't like you're going over a 55-yard plus field goal. That was a manageable 40-plus yard field goal they could have hit with Zerline. Makes you question now. This game, there's a lot of head scratchers when you come to the Jets coaching decision, and Minnesota is not doing anything sharp either. So we'll see there. We're going to step away for halftime, guys. I'm going to give you the halftime show. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll start the second half. Let's go Jets. Hopefully we could get that gets them waking up and get going there. Some competitive juices flowing. So I'll be back. Enjoy halftime. I'll be right back. Can the Jets capitalize? Thank you for letting me know there that I was muted. Appreciate it. Second half here, the Jets, Vikings, as I muted going into halftime. Can the Jets make the proper adjustment? Again, appreciate it that I was on the mute button. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Let's go. Can we make the proper adjustments here? Can they use that spark from Gibson's punt return into that touchdown? Yes, again, thank you again, Light Off. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's go. The Jets gotta go. Gotta get it going here. I mean, now or never. I mean, of course, not. They're gonna lose. They're gonna fall under 500. Rodgers, he was 10 of 20, 95 yards. He was averaging 4.8 yards per pass. Has a touchdown, 2 interceptions. He's got to improve. Brees Hall, 4 carries for 9 yards. Brandon Allen, only 3 carries for 3 yards. We need a little more production from both the running backs there going forward if they want to, and also, control time of possession. So here's Zerline. Minnesota will get the football here. Can the Jets defense get them off the field 3 and out? I think if they do that, you could see that they continue to seize the momentum of the game. And now the offense, hey, we stopped them. Show us something. But in order for them to say that statement, the defense have to go 3 and out. Continue to play complementary football. You have to continue to be complementary on all sides of the field. Special teams, of course, you see special team is complementing the offense here. Now it's up to the offense gets the touchdown. Now it's the defense to complement the offense here in the second half to start the second half here as Donald will break the huddle here. He's under center. The I formation, he has a fullback, Ham, the running back, Chandler in the backfield. He'll hand the ball off. Here's a cutback. He gets to the original line of scrimmage, and you could say a no gain, maybe 1 on that play. So good job on the stuffing of the run. Of course, how could the Vikings adjust with no Aaron Jones out with the hip injury? He was running the ball very effectively. Could it be also something that the Minnesota Vikings is going to stumble a little bit? But when you have a 10-point lead, that's a advantage that I guess if you're Minnesota, you're not going to worry too much. They're still committed with the run now. Under center is Darnold. Anderson in motion. He's going to play action. And he's going to dump it off here to Chandler. Chandler now gets to the original line of scrimmage. Good gang tackling by the Jets. A pickup of 1. So it makes it a 3rd and 8 now. 3rd and 8. This is what we talked about, folks. The 3rd down. Can the Jets defense come through and get off the field on this 3rd down? No penalty, no holding. We got a couple penalty holds by Sauce Gardner, some pass interferences. Jets got to go 3 and out. Shotgun formation for Darnold. Jefferson in motion. Now here comes set. 3 wide receivers bunch on the top. Now Darnold looks. Darnold surveys. There's a hold there. Referee did not call that. Another one. So offensive line getting what they want. Darnold scrambling. He's going to throw this one, and he throws it away. Vikings go 3 and out. Now, the officials have been calling a lot of Gardner, a lot of grabbing. There was a lot of offensive holding there on the play there, and no call there. Barshaw got away with one. But good job on the Jet defense, staying disciplined, stinking with their man, and forcing a 3 and out for the punt. Gibson, who started this ignition, now can he reignite this team again? Gibson will be the return man here once we get the punt going. And Gibson, I'm going to credit for him there on that why the Jets got 7 points. His inspirational punt return set that good play up now. Here we go. Low snap. He's the punt off. Nice hang time here. Gibson got interfered there, and there's a flag. Yes, indeed. So tack on some penalty points after the fair catch. Evans had incidental contact on Gibson, interfered on him trying to catch the football. it's a 15-yard penalty, so tack on 15 from the 35, and it makes a great field position. Actually, from the 25, you're looking at a 30. Now the Jets will take the football on the 35-yard line. So big difference from being on the 25 to all the way to 35, 40-yard line. So big difference, 40-yard line, excuse me. That's a huge, good start for the Jets field position-wise. Now, being down by 10, Jet Nation, you could still run the football. And I know I've been bringing that point home and being redundant with that. But right now, they're not showing us that they can run the football, though. But you can't still rely on the passing game. Minnesota will just sit back in the nickel. They'll send some blitz. You got to keep them off their toes with the linebackers. You can't ever have too many people dropping in coverage. You still have to run the football. You still got to show and give something to Minnesota that you're still going to commit it to the run. And, of course, I got to see some Braylon Allen. I need some Braylon Allen running football here. And it's okay, to continue running Breece Hall. Absolutely. But it's got to feature Braylon Allen. When he's out there, he's got to be bruising. He's got to put some black and blue on that defensive line of Minnesota. So then I think if Braylon Allen does that, I think Breece Hall, with his ability, could break some tackles and complement one another. But it has to start with the big bruising back. We got a commercial here, and that's a good Pepsi commercial because the football players are gladiators. Of course, you got Megan Thee Stallion. No, that's Nicki Minaj. Excuse me. Oh, we got a commercial. Remember, this is the only game right now. Nothing started in the NFL. Of course, most of the league kicks off at 1 o'clock. Giants are in Seattle. They play the Seahawks at 4. We got Knicks preseason game. I don't know if I'm gonna do the Knicks preseason game this afternoon because I gotta start getting hurricane prep. I was planning on doing the Knicks preseason game. And good thing I didn't set up the stream yet. I gotta prepare for a hurricane. Unfortunately, I gotta check what I got. Check my generator. Start prepping. I'm in Florida. I'm in Central Florida, and the hurricane Milton sets to hit us and come right through the state and right through the I-4 corridor. So we have to prepare for a hurricane. So so I don't think I'm gonna do the Knicks streaming. Here's a pitch. Here's a run. Hall with a nice run. He picks up 3 yards. All right. So they're still keeping the run in the arsenal. I'm liking that so far. Here we go. 2nd and 7 with Rodgers under center. Rodgers, and he hands it off, and that was blown up there. Pace right there, and that's a loss. Man, he was in the backfield again. I can't blame too much Breece Hall. You got to say the offensive line. What are we doing offensive line? Let me ask this. Why are they so pedestrian with their offense? I don't see no pulling of the guard, no creativity on the offensive line. Very pedestrian, very vanilla. The offensive line, they're blocking in quicksand, like they stay stuck. Here we go. Here's the 3rd and 12 on a loss there. Can the Jets get a first down? Rodgers, high snap. Rodgers stepping up. He'll dump it off here to the tight end. Conklin on the outside, and he is going to be short of the first down. He got some positive yards there, but it was just too much of a deficit. And Rodgers is upset as he comes out. He's grimacing in anger. And it wasn't that he's mad about the result of the play from Conklin. He's upset on that play earlier with the offensive line. If they would have just put him in a better position, that would have been a first down if it was third and manageable. But when you're third and 12, that's not going to get it. You know, and that was the smart play for Rodgers to complete that. You never know with Conklin, such a big guy he is. He breaks something and he's running. But you don't want to be put in that position third and 12. You want to make it third and manageable. And this punt will sail and that will be a touchback. So the Jets defense did their job. They told the offense, show me something, and the Jets offense didn't really show them anything. It showed them that their offensive line inability to block their runners, block the linebackers or the safeties to come in and almost throw that handoff on second down there on the running back to Hall. You know, as much as we're giving a lot of ire to Hall not running the football well or getting yards after, you know, running the football with positive yardage, but when you have a defender in your backfield, it's going to be tough for Breece Hall to get any positive yards. If he's already, as soon as he receives the handoff, someone's on him immediately. You know, that's a tough way of running a football. You gotta offensive line's got to put a better effort out there. It makes me want to ask the question, what are we doing in practice with the offensive line coach? And I know a lot of people are going to question, you know, if they lose this game, someone's got to go, someone's job should be in jeopardy. They're not going to fire Nathaniel Hackett. They're not going to fire Coach Saleh, although some of us will love that. And I don't think there's still plenty of time to think about chalking this as a loss. They could come back and win this. But my point, when I'm trying to come here, maybe they make the scapegoat the offensive line coach, because this is a disgrace with the offensive line, and they've been playing terrible for a while now. Do you remove the offensive line coach as a message? You know, people's jobs are on the line, and you bring in another offensive line coach, because right now they what have they improved? What have they done good on with the offensive line? They're not good run blocking, and now they got Rodgers they got sacked so badly. The offensive line is playing a little bit lethargic or underwhelming. As we wait here for commercial, I'll grab some snacks. I'll tell you one thing, there's a lot of football jerseys. I wonder if they're as expensive in the UK as in the United States. I got some Giants. All right. Here we go. 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Darnold rolls out. He dumps it off. A nice rollout pass there. Completed. A pickup of 6 to Addison. Look how easy that looked. He rolled out. He had a wide open receiver. Sometimes some of these other offenses from other teams, they look so easy. Meanwhile, it's like we struggle just to get a first down. And that's both New York teams. Here we go. Darnold, play action. Looks. Plenty of time. He's going to unload this one, and he wide open is Addison again. And that's a big positive yard there, tearing apart the Jet defense. First down. Gardner is down on the 30-yard line. We got an injury timeout. The Jets got caught on a cross. They got caught on a cross, and man, that's not good. Gardner, oh yeah. Gardner up on his feet. He'll come off for a play. So Vikings on the first down. Jets cannot afford to lose points here. So Jordan Addison, back-to-back first down here. Here we go. And we got a whistle. I think we got full start on the offense. Yes. So we got a pre-snap penalty. Back them up. I would love the Jets to get a turnover here. I mean, they already had it, but they haven't. And what's the point if they're not going to capitalize? But man, they would love to get a turnover here. Here we go. Shot actually under center now. Darnold. He's going to step back. Quick throw. It completed. And man, that's a close to 5-yard pickup there. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Original line is going to be 2nd and 10. So they got the penalty yards back. Oh, empty backfield. Minnesota getting frisky. Empty backfield. 5 wide spread. Darnold in the shotgun. Darnold with time. Pressure. Stepping up. And he got sacked. Down he goes. McDonald and Taylor on the sack. 3rd and long there. Finally, they got some penetration. Finally. Good job on Taylor fighting off the offensive line. Got right into that. And McDonald helping it out. Good job. You can't call this team the sack. You cannot call this team the sack exchange. They have not done enough. Although they got 21 sacks, but still, they don't feel impactful. Here we go. Darnold again. Up the middle. Taylor again putting pressure. He's going to dump this off to the running back, and he's going to be short of the first down. So the punt unit will pin the Jets deep in their own zone. But good job on the Jet defense there. At least in this series, we saw some penetration from the nose tackle. Taylor becoming a force. McDonald. Maybe that's a good thing coming for this team. They're going to need that front four to make some noise, to make Sam Darnold uncomfortable, especially in the passing plays, passing downs, where Donald's going to hear the noise, hear the footsteps. Here is the punt. Gibson, and he's going to let the punt go, and this one, and Gibson picks it up, and he gets immediately down at the 3-yard line. So that was going to go as a touchback. Good special teams as he slaps the ball right into Gibson's breadbasket, and Gibson had no other choice to try to run the football. And that was a good job there on special teams from Minnesota. All right, we got a commercial break. Oh, we got a commercial. We had a commercial break right now, fellas. All right, we got a commercial. Gardner's going back to the locker room. Huh. You know what? I love Sauce Gardner. I wore his jersey last week. I got his jersey. That would be a small blessing in disguise right now. We got Braylon Allen in the backfield. So now he is gonna start in his own end zone. Rodgers on the 3-yard line. Rodgers gonna backpedal in the end zone. Rodgers dumps it across here to the tight end, and there is original line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1 to Conklin. Let's see what the Jets will dial up here on 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Rodgers in his own end zone. Rodgers back. Rodgers quick fires. And there it is. First down. First down for Garrett Wilson. Gilmore on the coverage, but that's a first down. They'll move the chain. So Rodgers, when he has quick decisions, quick throws, boom, gets it, throws, completes, gets a first down. First and 10 now. Ball on the 14-yard line. Rodgers now looks, play action. He's going to throw down the middle and incomplete as the receiver falls. Wilson slipped. As they say, it's starting to rain. It is an open field. It is, so we got a little precipitation, a little rain as Wilson just slips. 2nd and 10 now. Yep, we got a light drizzle here in London. Rodgers now. He looks. Pressure in the pocket. Tippy-toeing. Steps out. Loses a tackle. He'll throw this one. And that one is incomplete as he falls there. As he got hit from behind. And they were lucky that was almost interception. His third interception was right there. As the attended defensive back just falls. Wow. That ball was up for grabs there. Third and 10. Rodgers calling in the play at the line of scrimmage. Play clock is down. They get it off. Rodgers now steps up, throws as he was getting pressured. Incomplete. As Rodgers goes down on the turf. Rodgers in some pain. He's slow getting up. Rodgers is injured. Aaron Rodgers is injured. And he is down holding the back of his calf. The back of his left calf. And he is holding into the back of his left calf. Or his quad, excuse me. Let's see where the play is. And he is in pain immediately. As you could see the replay, and he's holding. That looks like an AMCL. Yep. No, he's hurt. Rodgers walking off the field. Okay, gingerly. Remember, he came in with an injured knee or a swollen knee he was a part of the scouting report and the injury report. But he good sign, Jet Nation. He's walking off on his own accord. But Tyrod Taylor starts to warm up. Antonio, I think they're eventually going to need a younger quarterback. Here's a punt. Nice punt here. And, oh, man, immediately down. But there's a penalty flag. Now, I agree with you. They need to develop a quarterback. But when they were supposedly on paper so close, you didn't want to waste a draft pick on a quarterback right now because this team is close to winning. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. So the Jets get an automatic first down. And Rodgers said he's ready to go. He said, screw that. I'm fine. I'm good. Rodgers put on his helmet and says, I don't need treatment. I'm going in. Let's go, Rodgers. So according to the sideline reporter, he was heading to the blue tent to get examined. The flag of the roughing the passer, and they got a 15-yard penalty on the first down. Rodgers said, screw that. I'm going back on the field. Protect this man. Protect this man under center. Let's go, defense. Let's go, offensive lineman. You need to block. The ball on the 28-yard line. Jets try to capitalize here. Rodgers, shotgun formation. Rodgers will hand the ball off to Hall. Hall now. There's a good run, and he gets close to a first down, and they do a pickup of 10 on first down. Best run of the day for Hall. 1st and 10. Go no huddle, guys. No, they get into the huddle. 1st and 10. I will go no huddle if I'm the Jets. Quick. Under center is Rodgers now. Rodgers is under center. Hall, the running back in the backfield. Now, he'll hand the ball off. And Hall loses a yard. If you're in Minnesota, are you daring Rodgers to beat you over the top with something? If I'm the Vikings, Flores and company, after seeing Rodgers coming back here with that possible injury, I'm stacking the box and I'm challenging the veteran, the injured quarterback, to try to beat me over the top. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Rodgers now looks. Rodgers surveyor steps up. He fires into Wilson. And he's going to get a first down. Garrett Wilson muscles his way for a first down. Good protection there. Breece Hall, good job there blocking. 1st and 10 going. Right there, ball on the 50-yard line. Jets trying to get into Viking territory. 1st and 10 now on the 50-yard line. Rodgers in a shotgun formation. And Rodgers fakes the handoff, steps, hands it off to Hall, dumps it Hall. Hall steps up, moves up, good positive yard on first down. Pickup of 3 there. Whoa, wait a minute. Pace is injured. Huh. Got an injury timeout. All right, we got an injury timeout from Minnesota. Pace. Well, finally, we get some coaching here on the sideline. Finally, we see some coaching there too. We saw the wide receiver coach talking to Garrett Wilson. That's what we want to see. We want to see coaches on the sideline talking to their players. Tell me something. Give me a story. Tell me a joke or something. Go out there. Don't just stand there with deer in the headlights. You know, that's part of coaching, having a conversation with your players, what you see out there. Or listen, just remember the fundamentals. You see that a lot in boxing. You see that in MMA when they go in between rounds, coaching. They're coaching their players. Hey, guard against this guard. And I know they're different sports, but you still want to see that in football. Your coach, line coach, sees something. Hey, don't forget what we worked in practice. You know, remind the players about their techniques and how gifted they are and what they work on all week. But if you sit there with saying nothing and you're quiet and you're staring into the abyss, it's not going to work. Here we go. Rodgers in the shotgun formation. Now Rodgers fakes the handoff. Steps back, throws underneath, and there's a first down to Allen. Allen has a first down, and he goes out of bounds. So as they move in the football. So another chain mover. Jets coming alive. Chris Rodriguez shoot it up. What's up, Chris the Flash? What's up, Chris? Love it. Love it. Use Brandon Allen for the backfield. Let's go. Jets moving the football here. On the 33-yard line in Minnesota territory. Lazard comes to the set. Rodgers hits the handoff here. Allen now moves it up. Good run by Allen, and he goes down. A pickup of 7 on first down. 2nd and 3. That's what we want, some power running. Second and 3. 2nd and 3 now. Jets putting a drive here. Rodgers looks. Rodgers checks. Moves out of the pocket, and he's incomplete. There was nothing developed there. Rodgers wisely will lose and live for another down. 3rd and 3. Jets are 20% this evening, this afternoon, or this morning, converting on 3rd down. Second, they're 2 for 10. Here's the opportunity here for the Jets to get another first down. 3rd and 3 now. Rodgers looks. Rodgers surveils. Rodgers throws, and he gets, and that's a first down to Garrett Wilson in the slot as the Jets move the chains. That was just a tough man. And now they're moving up tempo. I love it. They're going to throw outside. And it gets a short gain here on first down. What I need right now, and where is Mike Williams? This is the play time for Mike Williams here. 2nd and 8. Mike Williams has been quiet. Only one attempt and 1 catch for the big guy. He's your big receiver. You need the big link here in the red zone. Shotgun formation now. 2nd and 8. Rodgers now. Rodgers looks. Rodgers steps up, throws, and that's completed there to Wilson. Another catch, and that's going to be 3rd and short. The Jets could still get a first down without scoring a touchdown, and they have a chance here to get a first down and continue to move the chains and get extra plays here without scoring a touchdown now. But it's a big 3rd down. Big 3rd down. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Remember, the Jets, this was a drive that started on the 3-yard line. They roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty, extended this drive. We got Rodgers. We thought Rodgers was injured. We were holding our collective breath. Nonsense. Rodgers now putting on a great move here. 3rd and 8. What happened here? Is there a penalty? So here's a big 3rd and 8. Why the 3? I thought they were close to the first down sticks. Oh. So it was an incomplete pass there to Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson's play was incomplete, ladies and gentlemen. He did not hang on to the football. Incomplete. So it was the replay, the expedited replay. So it's 3rd and 8, incomplete pass. All right, so it's an incomplete pass now. 3rd and 8 now with the Jets. Rodgers, shotgun formation. He's calling a play. He's changing the play here. Still in the shotgun formation. Breece Hall is the running back in the backfield with Rodgers. Rodgers looks. Rodgers surveys, throws on the middle. And, incomplete. Lazard again. He has butterfingers. There was a touchdown. And Lazard, with the butterfingers, could not hang on to it. Incomplete. And the Jets will settle for a field goal. That was a great throw by Rodgers, but the Jets going to have to settle for 3. Here's Zerline. And the kick is good. So it's 17-10. Just think about it. Maybe so, Waylon. Maybe so. Maybe the Vikings. But right now, the Jets got to continue to play. There's still a 1-possession game, a 1-score game, 17-10. And, of course, as the 3rd quarter winds down, we'll find out if the Jets defense could come up to par and stop the Minnesota Vikings here. The Jets offense came alive. They look pretty alive. They moved the football there. But again, the wide receivers got to make the catches. Lazard, you got to make the catch. Garrett Wilson, got to make the catch. As much as we're going to get mad at Lazard, who had a touchdown, Garrett Wilson had an opportunity there to make it 3rd and manageable. Couldn't come up with the ball. He was open for forever. Those type of things. The Jets offense, with their receiver core, they got to come up with some big catches at times. They don't seem to do it. They always seem to let down the quarterback down at the wrong time. They got to make some plays. Again, I've been calling for Mike Williams. Where the hell is Mike Williams on this team? Mike Williams is this big monster target, big imposing wide receiver. You need him out there with Rodgers, who throws. What does Rodgers do? Throw the best back shoulder football, the back shoulder throw in all of NFL right now. You got to utilize that. Why is Mike Williams not there? Set up Rodgers, back shoulder throw with Williams, a la Plaxico Burress, Peyton, Eli Manning in the Super Bowl. You need that. You need that kind of play. Why are we not doing this? Why, again, easier said than done. I get it. But Mike Williams is not injured. He's healthy. He should be out there getting some plays. I'm getting sick and tired of Lazard with his fumble, with his butterfinger hands. Yes, I cannot wait for Devon. If they're going to make the move for Davante Adams, that's the guy that's going to get less, to me, for my opinion, less reps is going to be Williams. I mean, less. I hope it's not Williams. It's going to be Lazard. Lazard, second year here, has not been. He's been underwhelming. I have not been enamored with him. Lazard as a receiver, and Garrett Wilson is starting to look like a number 2. Nah, I doubt it. Your Saints ain't getting Davante Adams. Saints ain't gonna want to pay him money for him being there. The Jets will. That's why Davante Adams might make sense more than the Saints. I know Derek Carr is there, but I don't know if he goes to the Saints. I mean, that's the other team I don't want to see him going to Buffalo. I don't want to see him going to any other AFC rivals. If Davante Adams is going to move, it will be to the NFC team. But I still think he's going to be a Jet. Because Rodgers is going to put a case. Get me the wide receiver. None of these guys can hold the football. All right, here we go. We're asking the defense to come up big. Vikings are better than the Jets, bro. Let that old Rodgers retire. I mean, it could be right. Here we go. They're going to run the football. Chandler, who stopped in the backfield, and it gets to the back to the line of scrimmage. Kudos for Chandler to get back to the line of scrimmage as he was hit in the backfield, and that is a no gain on first down. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10, shotgun formation. Ball on the 30-yard line. Darnold looks good block. He's going to throw one-on-one to the outside, and that's going to be a flag all day. I saw that a mile away. The referee was holding that. Even before DJ Reed touched him, he was ready to throw that flag. Pass interference on DJ Reed. All right, so we get into the fourth quarter, the witching hour, where the Jets trail by 7, but Minnesota looking to move the football. Sauce Gardner's back out of the locker room, but don't know if he's going to play. All right, we're still in the last play of the third quarter now. Minnesota in the Jets territory. Sam Darnold, play action. Darnold looks. He's going to go for a home run ball. It's going deep. Jump for Jefferson is incomplete. No, wait a minute. No wet blanket. No flags. Now we go to the fourth quarter. So the Jets trail 17-10. But just think about that, Jet fan. That 4th and 2 earlier in the game, if they would have kicked that field goal, they would be 13-17 down by 4. But it kind of negates itself because Minnesota went for that play on their 4th and 3, and they went for instead of kicking their field goal. So both teams left 3 points both on the field. So at the end of the day, we're at where they're supposed to be. Down and Minnesota up by 7. I guess that's a Minnesota thing, Sweet Caroline, because it shouldn't be on. That's more of a Boston. Here we go. Darnold now. Play action. Darnold looks, and he'll throw it into the ground. It'll be 3rd and 10. Incomplete. He tried to go for a tight end screen, and it was incomplete. What's going on, Mario? The Rock is back. The 1, 2, 3 all about. It was that cut off all 3 of you guys. Here's Darnold. Pressure. He's gonna get out of that one, and he's gonna throw it away, and he'll live. No flags, and he incomplete as Clements was in pursuit. That was close of a late flag as Clements. If that was a different quarterback, they would have called late hit. Guaranteed, if that was a different quarterback, it was Allen or if it was Burrow, they would have called a late hit on that play. Jets got away with one. Here's a punt now. Here's a punt. And there's the punt. Sideline as it lets it bounce. And another great field position by the Minnesota Vikings. So Minnesota's punt coverage, other than the 15-yard penalty, has been spectacular, except for that roughing the kicker. Here we go. Rodgers gonna hand the football. Allen runs it up, picks up 3 yards. So they're at the 10-yard line. They're at the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. If I'm the Jets, I go no huddle. Go no huddle up tempo. Change it a little bit. Keep Brian Flores' inability to substitute on defense. Move it or change it up a little bit. 2nd and 7. Rodgers under center. Rodgers now fakes the handoff. Steps up. He's going to get sacked and he goes down. Pace on the stop as Rodgers is getting slowly picked up. And that's a good job there, Minnesota. We thought that we're going to come in with the blitz from the middle linebacker as he backs up. And Allen, instead of getting the football, he becomes a passer that didn't block anyone. Rodgers is playing on adrenaline, and after the game we'll find out the injury. I think so too. 3rd and 13 now. Now, Rodgers in his own end zone. Rodgers moving. Rodgers going to look. He'll throw, and that will be incomplete. The Jets will punt. And now he's ginger. He's gimpy and a little bit banged up. Vikings defense come up big on a 3 and out. And, of course, setting up again. What did we talk about with the Jets? And now we're seeing it for Minnesota. Complementary football. All 3 sides of the football. The special teams pinning the Jets so deep into their own end zone is going to get better field position because they pinned it. They did their job on the punt, and the defense did their job. Now their offense, now complementary football. Now they're going to say here to Sam Darnold and team, they're going to get good field position now. Here's a punt. And it's a short punt now, and fielded on the 40. And they're already in the Jet territory, so really good field position. Oh, wait a minute. No flags here. Got to be careful. Careful, you don't want to get unsportsmanlike conduct. Get out of there. So, good job on the officials letting the tempers, cool themselves down. No one got called with a necessary roughness penalty. All right. Again, you're asking the Jets defense to come up big again, especially with the Minnesota Vikings in Jet territory on the 40 in a 40+ yard line. That's all right. We got a timeout as I look around to see anything. All right, here we go. Finally, we're back here. 1st and 10 now. We're still in picture. Here we go. Now they're back. There's 13 minutes left in the game. 13 minutes left in the game. Jets trail by 7. 17-10 in the game that a lot of criticism, but the Jets hanging around here. Now, Darnold looks to pass. Darnold with plenty of time. Oh, my God. He throws. He's going to unload this one, and this was incomplete sales out of bounds, intended at Justin Jefferson. 2nd and 10. He had all the times in the world there. Garner is back. No, Garner's not back in the game. That was an old replay. All right, he's under center now. Here's a pitch to the running back, and he picks up 2 yards. Which sets up a 3rd down now. 3rd and 8. Third and 8 now. The Jets defense have to come up huge here. A sack will be great right now. A sack will be what the doctor ordered here. It takes him out of field goal range, especially. You're trailing by 7. Minnesota this early morning is 40% from 3-point conversion. Looking to add here to their total. Now, Darnold throws, and incomplete as Addison had a defender fall down and just sail it out of play. So it would be 4th and 8. So here's a huge field goal attempt. So trying to make it 20-10 and make it a 10-point lead for Minnesota. Here we go. 53-yard attempt on the right hash mark. And the kick is up, and it is good. So it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter. The Jets now trail by 10, 20-10. Well, we're waiting for the commercial, guys. No, that's why I'm kind of quiet here, contemplating. He is getting beat up. Aaron Rodgers is getting beat up there. If they could somehow win this game, that's a gutsy performance from Aaron Rodgers. But, man. All right, here we go. Here's the kickoff. And this is going to be a touchback. Indeed. They'll down it. Ball on the 30-yard line. Another game that the Jets offense is struggling. Only 10 points this afternoon again. And this is not MetLife condition. They're in London. So, it's, again, I would say maybe it's the arena, the stadium. But again, 10 points. They only have scored 10 points here with the uber talent that they have there. But here we go. Rodgers has been under duress. Rodgers is playing injured. So here we go. Rodgers looks, quick throws. He gets it out to his tight end. Then he breaks a tackle there, and he picks up 7, close to 8 yards on first down. Edward, yeah, he's hurt. He's playing a league. He's banged up. He got a bum knee. He got awkwardly hit. He was going to the blue tent, and there was a roughing the kicker where extended the drive for a first down. He came out of the blue. He was right before he entered the blue tent. He said, "Screw that." They're able to get a touchdown out of it, and actually a field goal out of it, and they're moving the football here. 2nd and 3. So Rodgers is playing injured. or at least bruised. Rodgers now, and he got sacked, decimated. Not a good effort. Not a good effort there by his offensive line, and Rodgers continues to look frustrated. 3rd and long now. Simpson just didn't even do an attempt. Simpson should have just turned around and tackled Rodgers himself. That was a pathetic display of blocking. 3rd and 13 now. What's going on here? The umpires, maybe there's a clock issue, a clock malfunction. All right, it was a clock malfunction. Damn, I was hoping to get a Pat fan. Y'all gotta beat our ass. We suck. I want to play to win. Any games I hate to wait. That woke HC and fake offense coordinator. Yeah, I get you. They suck. These offensive coordinator and the head coach stinks. Here we go. 3rd and 13. Rodgers looks. He'll throw. Back shoulder, and he was interfered there. No call. Incomplete. Ugh. 3 and out. So they're going to punt here. They're down by 10. Not a good stop. It looks like whenever their backs are to the wall, when time is running, their 2-minute offense is what kind of works for the Jets. Anything else, they are very methodic. They were very pedestrian. Oh, nice coverage. Nice coverage by the punt return team. So what we see here, Jet fan or Jet Nation, when the Jets go back on offense, and I've been saying it, change the pace a little. Go with a no huddle, quick tempo. It doesn't allow Brian Flores to get their players in, to survey, to look, to send rush different people, substitution patterns, do changes, exotic blitz, exotic coverage. Go up tempo, keep them off balance. But of course, this offensive coordinator is a buffoon. And then now with Rodgers a little injured, but Rodgers, you saw that when he came out of the tent, he went quick tempo. He went fast. He was with some urgency. I need to see that more. Okay, so we're under almost close to the 10-minute mark. Do the Jets force a turnover here? I mean, man, they could use it. They could really use a turnover. I mean, what's the point of going 3 and out if they're going to give it right back to the offense, or they're going to not do anything on offense for the Jets? I kind of need the Jets defense to force something here. Here we go. Under center now, and the I formation is Darnold. Jefferson in motion. He's going to pitch it to the running back. And now up the middle, and he just got to the line of gain. So no gain on the first play, on first down there. That's Chandler. But here's the thing. The clock continues to move. I will be a Pat fan, disabled the live chat, so I won't read the comments, how bad they are. Hey, Edwin, you got to take the good and the bad, Edward. You got to take the good and the bad. You know, you got to take all the Jets' terrible comments when they're well deserved. And even when they do good, you quickly to highlight the great stuff when they're doing good stuff. You also got to be able to take the disgusting nature of the Jets offense or when they play bad. Here's Donald to throw. Step backs, throws, and that is incomplete. We try to get Addison. The clock stops there. It's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 now. Shotgun, empty backfield. So they're spreading it. 5 wide receivers here. And we got some movement, some whistles. Let's see. Full start on the offense. Back them up 5 more yards. 3rd now. That was on Darrisaw, who on the center. So it's 3rd and 15. If you're the Jets, 3rd and 15, don't commit a holding penalty or a pass interference penalty. Get off the field. 3rd and 15. Football on the Minnesota 13-yard line. Now, Darnold looks to throw. Darnold surveils, throws down the middle, steps up, and that's intercepted. So Echols comes up with a big interception. Jets have it, and the Jets defense come up with a turnover. Now, can they cash it in down by 10 on the 10-minute mark? Let's go. Wow. He should have went for the check down because you would have kept they would have kept the clock going, would have kept the clock moving, killing clock. But now the interception. Can the Jets capitalize? Jets 2 turnovers to force today. Of course, the fumble recovery, now the interception. The Jets will be on the Minnesota 42. .47 left in the game. Jets trail by 2 scores, down by 10 with the ball on offense. Rodgers in the shotgun formation. Wilson in motion wide. Now looks, throws, completed to Lazard. And that is a pickup of 7 yards on first down. 2nd and 3 as the clock continues to move. Jets need to go high tempo. Remember we talked about that right before the Jets went on defense. They got to go up tempo, keep the defense off their toes, not allowing Brian Flores' defense to set and bring in fresh bodies. Here we go. Jets break the huddle here. 2nd and 3 now. Rodgers in the shotgun formation. Breece Hall, the running back in the backfield. Rodgers looks. Rodgers, quick throw, and he finds a first down to Garrett Wilson. Wilson in the 30, on the 25-yard line, and gang tackle goes down, and first down, New York. A gain of 10. Jets taking advantage of the soft coverage there. Garrett Wilson with 69 yards this afternoon on 9 reception, but the Jets trail by 10. Football on the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line of Minnesota. Shotgun formation for Rodgers. Rodgers looks, will throw down the middle, and throws and almost intercepted off the hands as he was going for his tight end. Trying to go double coverage on Conklin. And he was fortunate that was not intercepted. Actually, that was you know what? I take that back. He put it in a position for only Conklin really to make the play. And right there, Conklin was held on his bicep by the linebacker. Second and 10 now. Remember, Jets down by 10 here. Rodgers now looks, throws over and incomplete. Williams stopped. He should have kept coming. He was trying to go outside jump ball with Mike Williams. Another miscommunication. We saw that in the Denver game with the wide receivers running some routes and Rodgers throwing the football where no one was in the vicinity. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Rodgers, quick snap. Rodgers throws down the middle, and he's completed. And that's a first down, 1st and goal. Mike Williams in the middle, and the Jets are in the red zone. And that was a nice play to Mike Williams, a big target in the center, right in the middle of the field. Love it. We were talking about Mike Williams. Now, here we go. The Jets will huddle here. 1st and goal. First and goal, the Jets on the 7-yard line. Play clock winding down. They say delay a game. I've seen it sometimes when it goes to 0 and they that's delay a game. Either the less, it is a delay a game. Back them up 5 yards. Now 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line. Sometimes this is what hurts the Jets, these stupid penalties on 1st down. Instead of being manageable, they're backing up. You don't want that. Some would say it will help the Jets and it spreads the field more but still, you don't want to get those. Those are demoralizing. Here we go. 3 timeouts for the Jets. 3rd. Here we go. 1st and goal from the 12-yard line. Rodgers looks. Throws underneath. And Hall gets it. Hall now puts it upfield. And he goes out of bounds. Good, some positive yards. Get the penalty yards back. Pick up a 5. So, again, it'll now be 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. Here we go. 2nd and goal now from the 7-yard line. You got two backs in the backfield here. Rodgers now looks. Rodgers dumps it off here, makes the move, and he stops short of the line of the touchdown from Garrett Wilson. It'll be 3rd and goal on the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 2nd-yard line. Oh boy. Gideon is in the building. What's going on, Gideon? Salute. Happy Sunday, pal. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. You got Allen in the backfield in the shotgun formation. This is a big play because they will find out if the Jets are going for the touchdown to close or the field goal to try to tie. Rodgers looks. Rodgers surveils. Throws. And that's incomplete. And there is a flag. Finally, the damn officials call a flag the other way. And we got a pass interference. It'll set up 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Automatic 1st down. The Jets will have some more plays. Yes, there was a lot of contact there. And the pass interference is on Gilmore. Now you could still run the football with Brandon Allen. You could at least run it, at least 1 or 2 running plays if you like. But now they'll go empty backfield. Spread. He's all by himself. Rodgers looks. Rodgers surveils. Rodgers with plenty of time. Looking. Who throws. And that's a touchdown. Garrett Wilson. It's a 1-score game now. If they hit even with the extra point. And look at that. Rodgers buying some time and Garrett Wilson wide open all alone, as that was a great play there. Good field vision by Rodgers. And here's the extra point by Zuerlein. It's good. Finally, we get some communication now with Rodgers and Hackett. That's where, You wait now to come, great. No, better late than never. I get it. But the Jets capitalized on the Echoes interception. And now it's a one possession game down by 3. Just think about that time. Remember we were talking about earlier in the game when the Jets had a chance to kick the field goal and they went 4th and 2 and couldn't come up with it. When instead of getting on the board with the first points for the Jets this afternoon, we probably talking about a 20-20 game right now. But it is what it is. The Jets still got a lot of work to do on defense. And stop Sam Darnold. There's plenty of time in this football. Don't need to panic. If you're the Jets defense, don't need to do anything uncharacteristic. Stick with your man. Justin Jefferson is going to be a big part here. But can they force Sam Darnold to make a mistake again? Back-to-back mistakes. Can he do that? He already's got an interception. We're going to find out Kevin O'Connell if he really believes in Sam Darnold and if Sam Darnold has really matured and grown into a possible MVP, most improved player so far in the first quarter part of this 2024 NFL season. We're going to find out how good Sam Darnold has matured and grown here, especially after that mistake. Can he lead his team here and get a couple of first down and pretty much take the will and the desire out of the Jets' comeback? We'll find out. Get ready. The storyline is building. The storyline and the drama continues. If you like storyline, if you like storytelling, this game has a great storytelling. Can Sauce Gardner come up with a nice pick? Man, we'd love to see a Sauce Gardner pick up interception when a pass intended to Justin Jefferson. Take that 50-50 ball away from him. Oh, here we go. Here's the drama on the 30-yard line. Now, we got Darnold under center. Darnold is going to run the football. And there's a run, and there is a gain of 1 yard. 2nd and 9. Under 6 minutes. Under 6 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Under 6 minutes. Vikings trying to continue their undefeated season here. Darnold shotgun. Darnold looks. Plenty of time for Sam Darnold. Darnold's going to throw down the middle, and it's wide open. And he completed a pass into Jet territory. Justin Jefferson. 18-yard pickup. And the ball goes in the Jets 44 as the clock continues to roll. That's not what you needed, Jet Nation. What a route running there by Justin Jefferson as he faked. He went right into the middle of the field. Some guys are special. And Justin Jefferson continues to show you why they're special. Quinton Williams comes off a little shaken. All right, now, under center is Sam Darnold now. The clock continues to roll now. Here's a pitch. Here, Chandler with the run. He gets pick up here. Nice run by Chandler on first down. He picks up 7. Now let's see if there's a flag here. And it looks like it's going to go back on a hold. We'll see what the officials on the wet blanket says. Legal block on the back on the offense. Back them up. That's important too because you want to keep them going backwards and not let them tack on an extra field goal. You want to keep it at a 3-point game here. And that penalty, the hands and the block in the back, is detriment to Minnesota. That was a light call, ladies and gentlemen. That was a ticky-tack. It's 1st and 20. But you know what? We'll take it. First and 18. Here we go. Darnold. Shotgun. Darnold looks. Darnold will throw, and he completed there to Jefferson. Almost back to the original line of scrimmage on the 44-yard line. Pick up a 5. Just complete the underneath stuff and keep the clock running if you're Minnesota. If you're Minnesota, that's what you want. The clock to continue to go. Complete safe underneath stuff. Bend but don't break. The clock continues to roll. We're getting close to the 4-minute mark. Darnold now. Darnold. Play action. Looks to pass. Darnold's going to set up. Steps up. And that's completed down the field to the tight end. I think that's the game right there. There's still plenty of time, but that first down in the middle of the field. You can't have that. Sam Darnold answering the call now. And kudos to Kevin O'Connell putting him in that position and trusting him to throw the football. Sam Darnold stepping into the pocket, throwing the football down the middle, looking again like the most improved player of the league in 2024 and a possible MVP candidate, stepping up here as the clock continues to roll. But there's still time here for a mistake. Darnold under center now. Darnold, and he's still going to throw. Looks. He's going to throw down the middle, and he completed. No, incomplete. Wait a minute, Garner. And he was stepping out of bounds. Garner came up with the football, but he was out of bounds. Let's see it. Interesting. Can we see a replay, ladies and gentlemen? It was a ball that was bobbled up in the air. Jefferson bobbled, and Garner did not have position inbound. That was the break there, and my goodness. They were lucky that this ball was bobbled and it was out of bounds when Gardner came up with it. 2nd and 10 now. Darnold in the shotgun formation now. Darnold is going to run the football with the draw, and it picks up 2-3 yards there. That's the one thing is the clock continues to go. Will the Jets call timeout here? Jets call a timeout. Smart. You want to keep as much time as possible. If at worst, keep it to a 6-point game where you could win with a walk-off touchdown, and you need to conserve time on your clock. This is a big 3rd and 7, guys. Big 3rd and 7. We got 3 minutes, 15 seconds. 3:15. Here's a big 3rd and 7. Big 3rd and 7 here. Sam Darnold under center. Actually, shotgun formation looks. Throws and incomplete. No flags, no wet blanket, so it's incomplete, and that will set up a big field goal attempt here. Good job on the Jets getting off the field on 3rd down. It was one-on-one Justin Jefferson on the outside. And a good job, good coverage there. And Jefferson had a hand on it, and excellent coverage by the Jets. I don't think if he would have caught it, I don't think he was going to complete it. Was going to be enough for a first down, but it would have took some more time off the field. But here we go. Here's a 41-yard attempt down the middle here, and the kick is up, and it is just good. I thought it was going to go wide right, but no, it stood right up the upright, and it is a 6-point lead for the Vikings. And I think this is the game right here. The Jets, this is their opportunity to try to win this here. They're going to need a touchdown. They're going to need their best offensive drive of 2024 if they want to pull this game off. Do the Jets have it in them? They have 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time here to run their offense. They could still, 3:07, they could still run the football if they want. They could still move the football around, spread it out. They don't have to just be a one-dimensional football team to try to get this touchdown and win the game. This is the reason why you bought a 4-time MVP to your franchise. Granted, Rodgers might be banged up. He might be aching. But this is why you bring these type of Hall of Fame players, regardless of the fact that he's 40 years old. This is why you make the move. This is why you have him in your camp. This is why you have him in your franchise. Now, can he put some magic on the field that he's done in his past? We will find out after this touchback kickoff. And they will down it and start at the 30-yard line. 70 yards to go for the Jets to go and walk it off with a win. Are the Jets going to walk it off and be a 3-2 team heading back home for a Monday night showdown with the Bills, or will they be 2-3 heading to Monday? We will find out as the stage is set for the drama. Here we go. Absolutely. Here we go. Rodgers, shotgun formation. Rodgers looks. Rodgers, back shoulder throw. Throws. And Lazard cannot come up with it. He continues to have freaking butterfingers. This Alan Lazard. Incomplete. He could throw the football. That was great. A taller receiver will come down with it with longer fingertips, hands. I kind of want to see that with Mike Williams on the sideline. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. .302. The clock continues to roll. Rodgers looks. Rodgers throws in the slot. Garrett Wilson, and he breaks a tackle, and he gets down to the 46-yard line. First down, Jets. Oof. We have finally a slant pass. That's the first of the afternoon here. Now, here we go. 1st and 10 now. Rodgers, quick throw to Lazard. Lazard, positive yards, and he picks up 7 on first down to set up 2nd and 3. So quick pass, quick catch and pass to Lazard. Good thing he hanged on to it. We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. We'll believe this should take us to the 2-minute warning. Let's see. They're going to Jets. No sense of urgency here. Taking their time. Yeah, I think we're going to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. I don't know about that. You need every minute. You need every second on the time, but okay. Damn. Here we go. Here we go. 2-minute warning. The final 2 minutes. The final 2 minutes. The final countdown. Oh, boy. What's your confidence, Jet Nation? Is he going to pull this out? Is Rodgers going to pull this out? Are we going to have a feel-good Monday or a feel-good Sunday afternoon heading into brunch? Only time will tell. Oh, boy. Nervous time for all Jet Nation. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Man, this is wow. Oh, quiet time, nervous time, quiet time. Remember, if you guys gonna eat your fingernails, make sure you wash your hands. It's nail biting time. Make sure the fingernails are nice and washed. Oh boy, this is good. This is what we're talking about. Let's go. Go get that. Go get that win. Go get that win. All right, here we go. We're coming back. 2-minute warning. It's 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Jets are 47 yards away from taking the lead. 2nd and 3. Jets trying to defeat the Vikings, who are 4-0, putting their first loss of the season. Now shotgun formation. Rodgers. He's got Breece Hall wide and right. Empty backfield. Now Rodgers looks. Rodgers, quick throw. And that's a first down to Alan Lazard, who held on to the football. A minute and 50 as clock continues to wind down. Jets are in the hurry up offense. Two timeouts left here. Clock continues to move. Rodgers now looks. Quick throw. And fakes, throws, and it's complete. He had open Garrett Wilson. Wilson came up short. Wilson should have kept his route. And that was a game-winning touchdown that Rodgers wished he had it back. And Garrett Wilson was all known. And Wilson just stopped, and then he kept going and just overthrown. Oh, the missed opportunities there. It was a stop and go, and he had position on Gilmore, and Rodgers wished he had that back. 91 seconds left here. Now, 2nd and 10 now. Rodgers now. Rodgers looks. Rodgers fires down the middle, and it's caught by Garrett Wilson. He has a first down, and he goes down. First down, New York. Why does it say third down? No, it's short. 3rd and 1. They didn't give him the first down. It was short. Now Hall. Now it's an official first down as Hall runs it. So now we could run the first down, Mark. We got it under a minute as the clock continues to go. Robert Saleh calls a timeout here. Rodgers is confused. Why call a timeout? I thought Rodgers felt like he had it under control. Hey, that's okay if they call the timeout here. I think Rodgers had an idea of going quick tempo, seeing something in Brian Flores' defense that he felt comfortable, but then, I think that's the right call to call the timeout, though. 1 timeout left for the Jets. Jets have a first down. Ball on the Minnesota 26-yard line. A lot of anticipating Jet fans in attendance in London, as well as here on this stream. Rodgers now in the shotgun. Rodgers gets the snap. Rodgers looks, fires, batted in. Rodgers catches and lets it drop himself. He thought about it. Good job on Rodgers, because we don't need him taking an extra hit, becoming ineligible or a runner at that point with the football. The football went right back into his hands, and he said, you know what, I'm going to let it drop. And also, it stops the clock. Because if he would have got tackled for a loss, or even if he would have got a 2-yard gain, the clock continues to roll. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Rodgers in the shotgun. Looks, surveys the field. Looks, steps up, pressure, throws on the grow, and incomplete. That was close for going down on a sack. He gets rid of it. 3rd down, 3rd and 10. Rodgers lives a day and also stops the clock. If he would have got sacked, the clock would have continued to roll. And good pass rush there by Minnesota. And Rodgers just got it off there. All right, here's a big 3rd and 10. Big 3rd and 10 now. Rodgers looks, throws. Incomplete. Again, another back shoulder. Is that an interception? It's an interception. An interception. That's an interception. Back shoulder throw. Mike Williams was the intended receiver. I got to see a replay on that. A lot of contact there. The head came extreme. That should have been a pass interference. He did not turn his head enough time. That is what it is. You know what? No, I take it back. Looking at the replay, that's just a player making a good play. And that was a bad thrown football by Rodgers there. He deserved to get picked And the Minnesota Vikings look like they're going to go ahead and improve to 5-0, while the Jets fall to 2-3. So Stephon Gilmore comes up with a huge play. That's the Jets' third turnover. Victory formation for the Vikings here. Vikings go 5-0. A lot of questions if you're the Jet Nation. Here's another. Rodgers with the turnovers, the mistake. A lot of questioning of the way the coaching was coached. This game was coached again. Another lackluster start for the Jets to start the game. You know, they were very they feel like they're sleepwalking, like they're in a comatose stage. And then when they're down by double-digit score, they decide to play and decide to wake up and put something decent on the field, what gives you a glimmer of hope or a false sense of this team has something in them. But then they always fall short. They always make the self-making mistakes, you know, with the Jets, same old Jets type of mistake. I hate to sound like that, but the interception. Why? Because you're playing from behind. You're playing with anxiety. You're playing where you're in a position where you have to do those and put yourself in a position to make those mistakes instead of playing sharp and crisp from the very beginning. You know, when I'm noticing a pattern here, the Jets, when certain teams win the coin toss, they make the Jets go on offense first. The Jets got to make some of these teams pay. All right, you're going to kick the ball to me and I'm going to open the game. You're going to be trailing 7-0. Simple as that. You want to see teams and put teams to kind of throw their game plan out the window? Go out there and be the first to score when you get the possession. Don't look lackluster, 3 and out, and look like you're discombobulated. You know, Rob Saleh coaching philosophy and Hackett, they look discombobulated. They start coaching and start getting players to go when they're in a deficit, by double-digit deficits. They start showing like a world beater. You're like, damn, this team looks like they could really be world beaters. Can they pull it out? And then they just don't have enough rope or luxury to make any more mistakes because they came out flat, lackluster. And that's the story of this Rob Saleh coaching regime. Ever since he's been the head coach of the New York Jets, that's what it shows. It doesn't matter what players you bring here. It shows the same results. Unprepared, lackluster. I don't know if he's a leader of men or a motivator of men, and you need that from the coach. And it's not showing from this team. You are a reflection of your head coach. Am I correct? He's very even keel, not melatonin, not comatose, but real laid back. And that's how the Jets start off. But he looks fiery. He looks like a fiery guy who will go into a battle and scrap with you. And that's how the team looks like. They start off lethargic, too nice, comatose, and then when they're getting beat up or I can't stand up, and when they stand up for themselves, they'll give it a couple of punches. They'll be tough. They'll show fighting spirit, but at the end of the day, they're overmatched. They have taken so much punches that they can't really continue, and they look, they're done. One good punch in the face and they're done. And the Jets, that's what they show. They get beat up in the beginning. They show a good fight. They show they could fight. They're going to get into the fight. They could throw a couple haymakers of themselves. And then they'll just get hit with one punch, one jab, and they're done. That's exactly what the Jets look like under Coach Saleh. And something's got to give or something's got to change. It's him. And I don't think they'll do it. I don't think they'll do it here. I'll be shocked if we see on Monday going into the game against the Bills that the Jets make a coaching staff change. I don't think so. I think that's anything. If there is going to be ever a coaching in midseason, it's going to be at the bye week. And I don't think that's going to happen. It's just right now, I don't know what to think of this team right now. Who are the real Jets? They're 2-3. They beat a underwhelmed, not talented Patriot team. The Tennessee game, you could say that the mistakes by the quarterback gave that game to the Jets. You could put all those things there. The Jets could easily be 0-5 or 1-5. Simple 1-5. 1-4. Excuse me, but not it doesn't show that they should be a team. And we had championship aspiration to be at least in the title game. It doesn't even show that. It's like some of us are now thinking, could they even be in the hunt for the postseason in December? Could they play it? Right now they're 2-3. They're only one game under 500. I got it. We get it. Beat the Bills at home on Monday night. That's not an easy task, but the Bills are not no world beaters, in my opinion. But again, what makes you confident? What we see from our coaching ability, our coaching tree, of the way they want to motivate players and motivate teammates or motivate this staff. Thank God that special teams ignited this team. With Gibson's punt return before the half, that gave them a spark. But other than that, what have the Jets really done to make you say confidently that this team is going to be there in the hunt for a postseason bid? As of right now, and it might be an overreaction on October 6th. Right now, I don't see anything because you got a team here that you got your pass rusher, defensive stud that you acquired to try to put you over the top, holding out without a contract, threatening not to play this year. You got wide receivers right now that it shows that they're not on the same page with the quarterback on route running. They might practice this stuff, but then when it comes to game time, they tend to forget to run a route. They don't run the route. You got his guys that you brought in here can't catch a freaking football in Lazard. He's not catching the ball. He made some crucial first downs here in the first, but they're not on the same page. Gary Wilson and Rodgers. Yes, Rodgers did not have a good game cashed out. They need a good quarterback. Rodgers is a stopgap quarterback right now. He's the best option that they could find right now at quarterback. And he's a Hall of Famer, Super Bowl. But when you need guys to run the right routes. If they're not running the right routes with him on the same page, it's not going to work. And I think the offense is relying too much on pass happy. They want to pass the football. I think, again, so there's nothing wrong with going with the classics. You need to set up your run. You need to set up the run so you could be successful on the pass plays, on the play action right now. Rodgers is very accurate, very good player with the football, but I think you got to put him in a position where the run is going to amplify or exonerate or make the passing game look so much greater. And I think they need to do that. You got a 2 running back attack. Use your 2 running back attack so Rodgers are in better position to either pass the football short the way he throws that quick ball, or just back shoulder throws. But when you're constantly behind and you have to throw, and he's got to go back in the shotgun and take unnecessary hits, it's a recipe for disaster. And then are you shocked at the result? Yes and no. They're going to lose games like that. Also, and this is something that's been a staple, not just for the New York Jets, not for Rob Saleh as a head coach, even when Rex Ryan was the head coach here, the ability to get out on third down, or at the end of the game, stop the opposing offense. The Jets allowed the Minnesota Vikings to get that cheap field goal to make it a 6-point game so easy. Donald stepped up. Donald threw a lot of passes to his tight end and finding Justin Jefferson. You can't have that. We're supposed to be having the 2 best corners in the NFL, supposedly, in Sauce Gardner and DJ Reed. They played a pretty decent game. Could this game have been a blowout? Absolutely. This game on a much more crisper Minnesota offense could have easily scored 31 points on the Jets. Easily put it 31 points. They're lucky they held it at 23. But at the end of the day, I need these cornerbacks to play a little more tighter. Then it would help if you had a Hassan Reddick getting to the quarterback. Today, I thought Quentin Williams was quiet. Didn't have a great game. McDonald showed a little bit of impact. Clemens was decent. Sherwood didn't mention too much of his name, who has been impactful, good player. They're missing C.J. Mosley. The injuries, but again, this is where a game where you're missing a Franklin Myers and so forth. But, we can't do nothing about it. They're not part of the team anymore. Where was Solomon Thomas? Solomon Thomas was quiet. Those are the type of things. We need the front. Good job. Kudos to to Minnesota offensive line, homegrown talent, and through the draft, and they played extremely well for Sam Darnold. That's also why Sam Darnold is having a lot of success. He's got an offensive line that's blocking for him and giving him time in that pocket. Unlike the Jets, makeshift, put it together type of offensive line. they're not doing the job. They're not running the football any good. And Rodgers took a little bit of a beating. He's going to be sore on that plane ride. He will be on the injury list next week for Monday night, but we'll see. With that said, guys, I want to thank everyone for watching along with us this early morning. I hope you enjoyed the watch along, not the outcome with the Jets losing this game to the Vikings. All eyes will be on that Monday night game against the Bills. And it's going to be important how the Jets will look on that Monday night. The whole world will be watching that game. They'll be on nationally televised with Rodgers with a lot of negativity or doubt on Rodgers' ability to throw the football on the team. Now, they're going to be there. And they talk about rallying and say us against the world will be against that Monday night. But again, you guys enjoy the rest of your football Sunday. We appreciate everyone. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, share, and we'll see you next time here. This is the way, but not the way of losing. We want the Jets to win and move up and become just a fun team to watch in the NFL this season. It's October. We want some, and it's not even cold yet. We want to make sure that this team is playing some meaningful football in December. So with that said, enjoy. May the sports be with you. Have a good afternoon.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.